the change of luck happens, and it fell on the Dream last night. Big win for the Dream, and Renee Montgomery will be only too happy to discuss that on Women's Sports Now.
Very good. Are we going to bring up what's in the mug on Women's Sports Now?
No, Rich, no one's challenging me on my driving. I will drive my own show.
How's the coffee?
Thank you very much.
Is it leaded?
Gorgeous. It is real, and it's spectacular.
Very good.
I know. By the way, Rich, you know how you always used to love to tell me don't read the comments?
Yes.
For that video, you should definitely not read these comments.
I'm in. What did I do?
You talk. Susie has the highest Q rating of all of us. So if you talk even a little bit bad about her,
how about TJ last week when you guys had
Seth and Becky?
When you had Seth and his gorgeous wife on, and TJ's like starting to stir it. So when did you know that you were dating?
By the way, and she was like, "What was it?"
I said so.
Did you know right away? And Becky's like, "No."
And she was like, yeah. She's like, no. And he's like, wait, what?
I was basically like having you two in the chair.
What did I tell Seth?
You said it was going to get uncomfortable for him. Yeah.
I'm like, be careful when you interview your wife. Have your head on a swivel, because some of the answers will not go well for you.
Yeah.
But thankfully, you didn't point out that we were the reason that he should have on his head on the swivel. Right. I don't think he expected us to.
Well, you're the wrestling expert, TJ.
I mean,
so obviously you chiming in, that makes complete sense. Has there ever been a history where Becky Lynch has been told she's been too drowsy? Has that ever been happened? Has it ever happened?
Becky Lynch punched somebody in the face.
Scissor, right? What's it called? A scissor something or other?
The what?
Yeah. It's a wrestling move.
A head scissor?
Yeah. Oh God. Don't get me in trouble. TJ, you're supposed to be on my side.
I am.
Well, we're out of time. What am I doing here live? Women's Sports Now.
My name is Whitney Allen, and I'm a widow. My husband, Ryan, died. We never thought we'd ever have to use life insurance, but the unexpected happened. With Ethos, signing up was fast and 100% online. You can get a quote in seconds, apply in minutes, and get same-day coverage. No medical exams, and you can get up to $3 million worth of coverage. I'm grateful we were prepared.
Get your free quote at ethos.com/play. That's ethos.com/play. Paid spokesperson. Time spent on application may vary. Online health questions required.
Hey, it's Rich Eisen for Pella Windows and Doors. Sometimes teams take a timeout to regroup and call the right play. When it comes to your home, Pella Windows and Doors always has the winning game plan. They're not just window and door experts. They're experts at taking care of you and your home. At Pella, they find the products that meet your needs and their experts install them. They do it every day, and that's why your neighbors trust them. Discover why Pella is a trusted choice for homeowners everywhere. Visit Pella.com/Eisen today. That's Pella.com/Eisen.
Save the date for the biggest party of the football season. Join Pirate Radio on Thursday, September 10th for the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, powered by Bud Light. It's a night of great music, great friends, and pirate pride as the party returns to the Hilton Greenville and Greenville Boulevard. This year's special guest is ECU legend and Super Bowl champion Linval Joseph.
What's up, Pirate Nation? It is I, Linval Joseph, and I'm super excited that I will be coming back to Greenville, North Carolina. I wanted to be one of the best events that Greenville has to offer. I'm excited to meet everybody. It's been way too long. Let's go, Pirates. Let's be great. See you soon.
Come welcome Linval back to Greenville, then dance the night away with live music from Trainwreck. Stay tuned to Pirate Radio for your chance to score free tickets to the party of the year, the Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, powered by Bud Light, Thursday, September 10th. Party like a pirate with Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And now with 3 locations. A brand new Country Mart is now open on Highway 11 right across from Aiden Grifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
Hello, Pirate fans. Jeff Stein coming at you from Brown & Wood Buick GMC. For Buick, we've got Envistas at 0.9 with $1,000 purchase allowance. Encore GX 0.9 with $2,250 in purchase allowance. Envision also with 0.9 with $1,750 in purchase allowance. And Enclave 0.9 with $750 in purchase allowance. Only at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. We've got 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave leave a happy customer.
Are you looking to purchase a new home, or are you considering refinancing your current mortgage? This is Talbot Green at Integrity Home Mortgage. We offer a wide variety of loan programs to help get you pre-approved. Our team of Talbot Green, Braxton Green, and Joanne Weir has over 50 years of experience and is committed to providing you with superior customer service you deserve.
To get started, call me, Braxton Green, at 526-8260.
Braxton Green, NMLS 222-3878. For informational purposes only, Integrity Home Mortgage Corporation is an equal housing lender, NMLS 208-516.
Make dining out an event at Circa 81 in Morehead City. Whether it's date night, girls' night out, or kicking off a weekend at the coast, Circa 81 reinvents dining through creatively crafted small plates designed to be passed around. Enjoy lunch or dinner Wednesday through Saturday, or have delicious brunch or dinner on Sunday. Circa 81 also provides a private dining space for celebrations. For reservations, visit circa81.com. Circa 81, Morehead City's gathering place.
Miss Shirley, play my dad's commercial now.
Okay, Lincoln, you got it.
Looking for the best ride on four wheels? I'm Brian Harris with 360 Golf Carts in Greenville. From parts to sales to service, we've got you covered with E-Z-Go, Club Car, and rugged utility carts ready to roll. Locally owned and operated, we'll even deliver right to you. Come see me on Highway 43, just past D.H. Conley High School, or visit 360golfcarts.com.
360 Golf Carts, pirates supporting pirates. Arr!
Pirate fans, don't miss a single moment. With the Pirate Radio app, you get exclusive podcasts, breaking news, and the latest updates on the Pirates, all in one place. From coach and player interviews to live game coverage and expert analysis, take Pirate Radio wherever you go and listen live anytime, anywhere. Download the Pirate Radio app today and stay connected to your Pirates. Pirate Radio, your crew, your team, your station. This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington.
Can you be quiet, please? Thank you.
Welcome to Pirate Radio Live.
This is the Pirate Nation, and we are pirates because all you have to do to get anybody excited here is go, Purple!
You guys are rocking. The city's awesome, and I love you guys.
Sumo Konbe hit, driven back, ECU standing tall.
The biggest thing about Pirate Nation is we kind of get it for as small a community as we are. We really get everybody involved.
Y'all are intimidating guys. I'm saying y'all are famous. Y'all are celebrity type guys, and that's intimidating.
We never lose a tailgate. That's the one thing. Undefeated.
Go Pirates! Yeah.
Live from the First Flight Credit Union Studios in the heart of the Pirate Nation, here is your host, Clip Brock.
Welcome in to a football Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. Clip Brock here with you inside the First Flight Credit Union Studios, coming to you on Pirate Radio, 92.7 FM in Greenville, 104.1 in Washington. We are on 1250, 930, online, PR927FM.com. You can find us on the Pirate Radio app, powered by Carolina Caliber. You can find us on YouTube, Pirate Radio TV. Join us. Speak your mind. What is on your mind on this Thursday? As this is the last Thursday with no football on TV because the Hall of Fame game is coming up next week. Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals. So we will have football to watch on television next Thursday night. No matter how bad it is football, and it's another sign that we are getting closer to the start of an NFL season, a college football season, a high school football season, a fantasy football season, and everything that goes with it. So excitement time as we are getting you ready for the upcoming football season. And we'll talk some football with Zach.
Excitement time!
Thank you, Mike. We'll talk some football with Zach Kaplan, hour number 1. Also a special treat that Zach is not even aware of, but he does listen to the show, so we'll probably hear this. It's okay if he does. We've got a special edition of Name That Sound coming up. It's going to be me versus Zach. I'm still not accepting that this is Shirley's last day at Pirate Radio. I refuse to accept it. I've found that if you just ignore problems, they'll go away, and everything will be okay. It's the best way to go about it, right? No, that's not the best way to go about it. So what do? Do we do a Shirley tribute? No. Did we do anything for Shirley? No, we made her work harder to put together Name That Sound. God, we are scumbags. Actually, Shirley asked, she wanted to do this. But I guess, did you hear the making of this? Oh, you didn't? Oh, I haven't introduced you. Jared Watkins here. Hey, Jared.
What's up? Jared Watkins, also known as J-Bone.
We've got interns here too, Shirley, so we can do this how you want. I might not even play. I might sit back and laugh. How do you want to do it?
Well, here's the thing, though. I tailored some of it towards you and Zach.
Okay, fair. All
so
right.
You're going to at least have to participate. So,
Okay.
But the interns can get in on it if they want to.
Yeah, maybe maybe like one.
Avery's on my team.
They
double
said
up?
it was me versus Zach. You're not on a team.
All right.
You're on your own. You're the ref.
All right. Yeah, I can do that.
You're an unbiased referee.
I can see who goes first.
But looking forward to doing that with Zach and talking football with Zach Kaplan coming up in hour number 1. Hour 2, Brian North will join us. We'll have a best of coming your way Friday. Put together all of our opponent previews brought to you by Appliances Superstore and also some of the interviews Brian Bailey conducted last week. So it'll be a big kind of American preview show coming up on Friday's edition of Pirate Radio Live. Brian North will join us today since he won't be here on Friday to talk some football with us. We'll do a check-in with our guy Rahjai Harris, see how his camp went. He was in South Carolina last week, back in Texas this week. Rahjai Harris, presented by Basil's, will join us on the show coming up in hour number 2. Hour 3, we will continue our conference previews with Jeff Nadu. We've done the American, the ACC, the Big Ten. Today we talk some Big 12. We'll talk some Big 12 football with Nadu. Is it Texas Tech and everybody else? Is it up for grabs? Nadu has some long shots. I mean, really long shots that he'll be putting a penny on to try to win that league. So we'll go up and down the Big 12 coming up in hour number 3. And also, Jared Watkins, an hour and a half from now, will be talking to Parker Gabriel from the Denver Post, and we are going to recycle that on our show very quickly if J-Bone can get it all done. But you'll be talking some... I'm not questioning you. I'm just giving you an out in case the iPad messes up, something happens. I don't doubt you at all. It's the technology.
Yeah, okay.
It's the robots.
Yeah.
That I worry about.
Well, yeah, and we see how that's going.
But what are you talking to Parker Gabriel about?
Jaquan McMillan going into the last year of his deal. They gave him that restricted free agency tender over the offseason, and big storyline going into the season is a potential contract extension for Jaquan McMillan. I want to see how Bo Nix is going to be going into year 3, coming off that broke ankle, and I'm just interested to see what the Broncos can do after a very good season.
What's the best division in the NFL?
The one with the Raiders in it, of course.
All right, now let's be serious for a minute.
I still think it's the West.
Is it the West? Is it the NFC North?
Yeah, because I guess the Vikings are better than the Raiders.
But that's I think those would be your two.
Yeah.
NFC West?
Yeah. No, I'd put the AFC West to,
I'll take the Raiders and Vikings over the Cardinals, I guess.
Yeah.
But
I think it goes Vikings, Raiders, Cardinals.
But there's a big 3 in all those divisions.
Yeah, those are the top 3 divisions.
Yeah. So some AFC West, some Denver Broncos, some Jaquan McMillan talk going on. And we will bring that to you in hour number 3. Packed house today. Shirley Rhodes is here. Shirley will be leaving early, so I think is Wes here, or we got enough bodies? Is Wes in the house?
Wes is in the house, and also Young Cole is right behind me.
Young Cole is here. The Jackman is here. Avery is here. We have to have our Jeremiah Melvin fact of the day. In fact, Jamie has already typed into the chat Jeremiah Melvin. So
Jeremiah Melvin.
There it is.
Sorry.
Jeremiah Melvin.
That one?
We'll have our Jeremiah Melvin factoid of the day coming up. Let's talk to the chat gang real quick. Jamie says, hey now.
Hey now.
Oh, hey now to you. Baba booey. Lane says, I'm ready for some football purple. Now, I know what he's trying to say here.
It needed to be like a comma, or purple needed to be its own.
Lane's a Philly guy.
Puedes pintar este violeta.
He's got rocks for brains.
Yeah.
He doesn't understand.
Airhead.
No,
I love Philly. That was one of my favorite places I've visited.
Really?
Yeah. I did all the tourist stuff. I didn't actually go into Philly.
Right. But he is ready for some football and hollers out, "Purple!" No! Thank you, Jackson. Jerry says, hello. We are the PRL Check Gang. I asked Ken Watlington to name 3 baseball players on Seinfeld. Jamie hit me up with one after the show yesterday. Roger McDowell. I forgot there was a second spitter.
Yeah.
That's one magic loogie. Roger McDowell. Hunter says, good evening, cowards.
Good evening, cowards.
Zach Kaplan says, Jared is Dave Hebner.
Give me some respect. I'm Earl Hebner.
I was going to say, who is
great respect?
Dave Hebner.
His son.
Dave Hebner. Is he?
Man, just the ultimate respect.
His brother.
How does Zach know Dave Hebner before Earl Hebner? That's weird. That's weird. Wild
Rest in
stuff.
peace, Dave Hebner, by the way.
Whoa, Shirley, this is kind of creepy. You played a Joey clip, and Joey is in the chat. He says, "What's good, squad?" Now, Joey, I don't understand.
Ahí estaba, en el centro. Hoyo de gloria.
I don't understand your cool Latino lingo that you're dropping on me right now. What's good, squad? So I'm just going to say, hello, sir. How are you?
Tip of the cap.
What's up, Joey? I tried to rally Joey and Chandler to go beat up Tyler Hero because they were messing with Bam.
Yeah.
Because I know Joey knows some people. All right, there's your update with Chat Gang. Jerry, you were showing me something before the show. It was kind of a gag, Jeopardy parody type thing, but it reminded me of something I saw. I don't know how old this is, but I saw it last week. This is a regular game of Jeopardy. Oh well, it's really old because Alex Trebek is hosting.
Rest in peace.
Rest in peace. They have cleared out the entire Jeopardy board. There's one category left, and it's football. What's the official category name? Let's see. Talking football, I think it is. So this is real Jeopardy nerds is so demeaning, but very smart people. They are asked football questions, and let's see how they do. Talking football on Jeopardy.
Your choice. Do or don't name this play in which the quarterback runs the ball and can choose to pitch it to another back. It's an option play. Ryan?
Football 400.
I can tell you guys are big football fans. Yeah. Tom Landry perfected the shotgun formation with this team. Dallas Cowboys. Do you think we should go to commercial? Ryan?
Take it on to 600.
Okay, by signaling for one of these, a returner can reel in a kick without fear of getting tackled. Fair catch. 2 clues left, Ryan.
800.
Quebec is Canadian,
These
by the way.
penalties are simultaneous violations by the offense and defense that cancel each other out. And they are called offsetting penalties.
They didn't even give him a chance to buzz in that time.
$1,000 clue just for the fun of it. Jimmy?
As Minneapolis' U.S. Bank Stadium prepares to host Super Bowl 52, I'm looking at the Ring of Honor with names from this defensive line that took the Vikings to 4 Super Bowls.
If you guys ring in and get this one, I will die.
So they got it right?
People, Peters. We're going to take a break. I have to talk to them.
You don't win with turds. That was rough. Not even a guess. Not even a buzz in to.
I feel like offsetting, you don't even have to know sports to get that.
Well, option as well. He gave you what an option is. You can do it or not do it. Was shotgun kind of a clue with Cowboys, maybe? Or
I
not?
mean, a lot of people carry shotguns.
And no way they were going to get purple people eaters. Or maybe even fair catch. But I love that. I would have dominated that round and not got any of the other questions. What's the dollar amount if you clear out an entire category?
I never watched Jeopardy.
That would be my point total for the game.
Yeah.
Whatever that number is.
They got a ESPN Jeopardy now. I heard Joe Buck on the Rich Eisen show before this show aired on Pirate Radio.
I loved Sports Jeopardy with Dan Patrick. I would record those and use some for my sports trivia way back in the day.
Plagiarism.
I'll probably watch it, but I'll get frustrated because, like, I want to be on it.
Yeah.
Like, I want to do it.
Is it normal people doing it or is it like celebrities?
Well, they showed a promo, and I want to say there was, like, celebrities up there.
Okay. Maybe that's just the pilot.
Whatever happened to damn Stump the Schwab? And there was other game shows on ESPN. Did Kenny Mayne host one, maybe? ESPN game shows. I bet Zach Kaplan knows the answers to these questions. 2-minute drill. Big Bar Deal. Stump the Schwab. Yeah, I think 2-minute drill and Stump the Schwab are the ones I remember. Yeah, that's the Kenny Mayne one. Your 2-minute drill. All right. Matt said, I knew watching NFL films over and over would pay off with the Purple People Eaters.
Yeah.
Exactly. Joey is a little upset. Chris Brazel, is that how you say his name? Out for the season. Panthers are getting injured left and right. Might join the Commanders this season. I don't know, man.
2 guys got hurt. Come on.
I don't think the Commanders is where you want to go either. Maybe you want to become a Rams fan.
Raiders.
The Raiders. Jump on. Get in while the getting's good. Hunter says Stump the Schwab is the best. We still do, rest in peace, Howie Schwab. We still do Stump the Schwab questions at trivia, where basically you have, last night we did, see how you do, Jared.
All right.
You wanna do one?
Let's do it.
We had, which one do I want to give you? Let's do appearances at AP number 1. Between 1936 and 2025, name the 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 schools, just name as many as you can, that have appeared number 1 in the AP poll 50 or more times.
Alabama.
They're number 1.
Ohio State.
They're number 2.
Notre Dame.
They're number 4.
Michigan.
They have only done it 36 times.
Wow.
Name 3 more.
Harvard.
No.
Texas.
50 on the dot, yes.
Thanks, Jackson. LSU.
LSU 38 times.
Jeez. Minnesota.
18 times. Damn. Oklahoma. USC. Florida State. Nebraska. Miami. Those are the others.
I got them.
Well done. You got them all, man. How did you do that?
Good outing last night?
No.
No, okay.
We're basically waiting for August. That's when
get the students back in.
My regulars are there, so it was a fun night. We had a fun game, but looking forward to getting more folks back in once school begins, and then we'll be having some fun nights at OTs on Wednesday and Mondays at the Buck. Let's do a flip through, talk some college football. Oh, have we talked about your team?
Oregon.
You love Dan Lanning.
Yeah.
Who are your guys, your coaches? Blake Harrell, Tim Albin, Dan Lanning, anybody else you really like in college
we
football?
were a tougher team.
Yeah.
Takeo
Siddle, Mike Schwartz.
Mike Schwartz. All right, there's 5.
Tom Izzo.
You're an Izzo guy?
Yeah. January, February Izzo, man.
I hate that. Ton of respect. Dan Lanning in Oregon, 13-2 last year. And they are looking at another big year in the Big Ten up there with Ohio State and Indiana. They I like their schedule. They open up with Boise and then go to Oklahoma State. Like that, for a Big Ten team, that's a pretty good schedule.
They have one tough game.
Well,
I mean, Kyle Whittingham, that's going to have Michigan deserve some respect. But, like...
At Caton Hauser?
At Caton Hauser?
At Hauser's house? The house that Hauser built?
Man. You ever seen a duck in a house? It tears it up.
Oh, God. Yeah, good point. Matt Rule?
I mean, who's that cool for?
All right, so one tough game.
Who is it cool for?
At Ohio State coming up on November 7th. So What's their win total? 10.5?
Gotta be. I mean, 9.5 is disrespectful. 11.5. I'm not going to bet on them to go undefeated.
Oregon 10.5.
Yeah.
Heavy juice favoring the under minus 138, 145.
What do they know?
Who?
Bet MGM.
Probably a lot.
They're too busy sponsoring Family Feud episodes.
Name something. Oh, they turned it down.
I turned it down.
How do you feel about Shirley playing I Turned It Down? That's got to warm your heart.
Yeah, it's nice.
And playing your other clips.
Let me tell you something, brother.
Shirley's about to be playing a lot of sounds because it's going to be Name That Sound. Is Cappy here?
Yeah, you didn't see him shake everybody's hand like 4 times?
No, I did not.
Yeah, Jesus.
You know, the longer we stay on, the less time we have Cappy in this room. Should we keep this? Oh, really? You want him in this room?
Yeah, just to laugh.
All right, fair enough.
Your sister. What are you, some kind of half-assed astronaut?
Where are they?
Do you have that up there?
Yeah, Robert Shaw, Shirley.
What are you, some kind of half-assed astronaut?
All right, let's take a break. When we return, football talk with Big Ten Cappy. Name That Sound. Talk more about Oregon, too. We didn't talk about them enough. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
If you're hungry for a great steak with honest-to-goodness flavor, head over to Larry's Steakhouse, open Monday through Saturday at 11 a.m., serving up hand-cut, aged ribeyes, tender grilled salmon, bold grilled shrimp, and juicy grilled pork chops, all right off the flame. Pile your plate high with a 25-item salad bar. Try one of our hearty daily lunch specials. Larry's Steakhouse, good food, good folks, and a good time. Located at 2800 East 10th Street across from the old Highway Patrol Station. Call 751-6510 for takeout and reservations. Larry's Steakhouse.
If you need an appliance fast, head to Appliances Superstore in Greenville. They have the largest selection of in-stock appliances in eastern North Carolina, including trusted brands like Speed Queen, so you can skip the wait and take home what you need today. Visit their new convenient location at 301 Plaza Drive and discover incredible savings on top brands. Visit their website, appliancessuperstore.com, and click the in-stock menu to shop the exact appliances they have ready today. Appliances Superstore. If it's in your home tomorrow, it's because it's in our store today. Go Pirates!
The NU in New Blue stands for Next Up, and with their Next Up mentality, they are staying hungry to go the extra mile just for you, humbly learning through continuous training and a commitment to remain focused on working smart to deliver a new level of service excellence. Next Up means doing the small things right because your home deserves it. Whether it's plumbing, electrical, or HVAC issues, New Blue is next up and ready to help. Visit callnublue.com or call 252-228-5855. New Blue Service Group, redefining service excellence. Go Pirates!
The days are hot, but the deals are hotter at Russell's in downtown Washington. Rhonda has all summer merchandise 40 to 75% off. Refresh your wardrobe with great savings from casual comfort to the perfect outfit for weddings, vacation, and everything in between. Whether you're dressing to impress or looking to stay cool, Russell's has all the brands, styles, and customer service you deserve. But don't wait. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better at Russell's in downtown Washington, where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers.
Truck buyers, Jeep lovers, and deal hunters, get over to East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep in Greenville right now for some of the biggest savings of the year. Drive home a new 2026 Ram 1500 and save up to 25% off on 2026 Ram 1500s. That's up to $23,000 in savings. Get the best riding truck and the best warranty in the business at 10 years and 100,000 miles. It's the Make This the Summer event. Looking for SUV luxury and capability? Get into a new 2026 Jeep Grand Cherokee and save up to $7,000 or lease one for as low as $459 a month. Ready for adventure? The iconic 2026 Jeep Wrangler is available with savings up to $8,000 or lease one for as low as only $409 a month. Hurry to East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram on Greenville Boulevard or shop online today.
East Carolina Chrysler Dodge Jeep, across from the Cockerell in Greenville. Come see us!
Lease offers based on 39-month lease, 10,000 miles per year with $3,999 due at signing. Tax tags and $899 admin fee not included. See dealer for details.
Looking for Washington's favorite place to eat? The spot locals keep coming back to. Head to Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now open 7 days a week, Down on Main is serving up all your favorites. From the house salad with grilled chicken, to the half club and chips, to the crowd-pleasing fried shrimp plate. After a long day, unwind with dinner and drinks on the patio. It's the perfect place to relax and catch up with friends. And don't miss Wednesdays, half-price wings from 4 till close. Down on Main Street, right on Main Street in historic downtown Washington.
Are you tired of dealing with IT headaches? Does this sound familiar? Slow computers, constant crashes, long wait times for IT support, and worries about cybersecurity. If you're nodding your head, it's time to call cybersharks.net. We handle IT so you can focus on growing your business. Fast, reliable, and always there when you need us. Call 321-7800 today and get IT support that actually works. Cybersharks.net. We keep your business swimming.
This is Parker Bird from ECU Baseball, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
Welcome back. Tomorrow is a great day to treat yourself, today is a great day to treat yourself and support an incredible cause. It's Miracle Treat Day at participating Dairy Queen locations, and for every Blizzard sold, $1 will be donated to the Maynard Children's Hospital through Children's Miracle Network. So grab your favorite Blizzard at your local Dairy Queen and know you're helping local kids and their families. You can participate at Dairy Queen locations all across Eastern Carolina. Enjoy a Blizzard today and help make a difference one sweet treat at a time. Now let's head back into PRL. Here is your host, Clip Brock.
All righty, back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Zach Kaplan's here. Hey, Zach.
Hey, Clip, how are you?
I'm good, man. Hope you are.
I am. A little bummed, and just want to give my flowers shout out to Shirley Rhodes. Gonna miss you, Shirls, and thanks for everything. I'll never forget a few weeks ago in Montana, going back and forth on the phones with you, trying to get on, and eventually got on the show. That was when I think about great moments with Shirley Rhodes, that's one of the ones.
And probably one of the greatest intros for you as a guest on this show.
I've never been introduced like that in my life.
And it was outstanding.
It really was.
I went full Clip Buffer. I was the third Buffer brother. I feel kind of dumb, but at the same time, I don't. So Jared, you said earlier today you had a new defense as part of the legal team for Tony Romo.
Your Honor.
Yes. I'm reading a tweet from Dan Treacy.
This is Dan.
Treacy. Tony Romo told police he was on his way to see Grandma and Grandpa when he was arrested. Per publicly posted obituaries, all 4 of his grandparents appear to be deceased.
Yeah, so I told you that yesterday and said I can defend a lot of things in this case. I do not think I can defend that until I sat and thought about it last night. So most adults with small, young children refer to their own parents as grandma and grandpa because that's how you refer to them to your children.
Yep.
And so, that's kind of cooked into your brain. And so, yeah, he's on his way to meet his parents. It slips up. He's used to talking to his kids, and he says, on the way to see grandma and grandpa.
All the comments on this say, oh, look, a childless author. He was talking about his parents. You can't be this idiotic. Tell us you don't have kids without telling us. So all that. Okay, so his kids were in the car?
No.
Okay.
Yeah, it's just it's kind of the whole story there. Muscle memory.
Okay. Now I asked you, does he have children?
Yes.
He has 3.
Mm-hmm. 3 sons.
My 3 sons. 14 is a little bit old to be saying.
Well, his youngest is 9.
Okay. But if I'm by myself and are like, where are you heading? I say to my parents or to the in-laws. I don't say, we're going to go see Grandma and Grandpa like he did.
Look, he's been out in the sun all day. He's been playing golf. He's exhausted.
And drinking.
No.
No?
No.
No drinking.
It sounds like he was drinking.
Okay, sounds like.
Allegedly.
Yeah.
Well, what are you saying? Sounds like. How do you know? You know just as good as we do.
Well, based off the facts, he did not breathe into the breathalyzer. He didn't blow, so nobody really knows. He's had 2 back surgeries and a lot of concussions, broken collarbones, to where he cannot really be as agile as it takes to pass a field sobriety test. I mean, right now, I haven't had a drink since yesterday at like 7 o'clock. I couldn't pass a field sobriety test.
That's why breathalyzer.
That's why you normally do not. You just say, if you haven't drank, you say, hey, I'll blow. Normally, those things have not been calibrated right, and it can kind of be off sometimes. So
why didn't he choose to blow?
Because he knows. Those things can sometimes not be calibrated right, and they might they might get you when you don't deserve to be got.
Okay.
Superstitious bears. Superstitious bears.
Speaking of Grandma and Grandpa, we're gonna go see Grandma and Grandpa. The way he said it, smiling too, was. Did he think his kids were 5'2" and newborn?
He's just trying to be polite, say everything with a smile.
I don't know, Jim. Pretty sure he was drunk
my favorite one I've seen is Jim Nance. Tony, let's get your keys to the game. Well, legally, Jim, I'm not allowed to have those right now.
Matt says, my grandma smoked, and they would attach free NFL films, VHS tapes to cartons of cigarettes. You want to talk about good old days?
Yeah.
Whoa. We just heard them right there. I remember watching, and it was probably up to like the Redskins Super Bowl win over the Bills, but it was like just a VHS tape called the Super Bowl, and it had like highlights of every Super Bowl, and that's how I learned my history. And that was at Grandma and Grandpa's.
Grandma and Grandpa's.
Grandma and Grandpa. All right, so Jarrett Watkins on the legal team of Tony Romo, and so far his client has stayed out of jail, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Robert Kardashian, F. Lee Bailey, Johnny Cochran, Jarrett Watkins.
The dream team, some might say.
That's pretty much it.
Nice reference. Zach, how worried are you about Oregon in the Big Ten this year?
Yeah, I mean, definitely worried about them. Feel like they can win the conference. They do not play Penn State, so technically don't have to be worried about them as far as it impacts my Lions until December, but they are not on the schedule.
All right. Who is your pick to win outside of Penn State, Indiana, or Ohio State, or Oregon?
I mean, arguably, Indiana has a more talented.
Indiana.
I guess SC, but it would be like those.
No, I was giving you between those 3 teams.
Oh, I think you meant I think you said outside of them.
I might have, but I didn't mean it.
Outside of those 3, and the first team that came to your mind was USC.
Yeah, top of the Big Ten.
Who's yours?
I don't know.
It probably. I mean, Michigan.
Okay.
Kyle Whittingham. Yeah.
I don't see it in year 1, but
I don't see it in year 5 for Lincoln Riley.
It's fair.
You guys can't see a lot of things. It sounds like. Open your eyes.
I can't see colors when Tony Romo's driving. That's for sure. Ohio State would be my pick.
I don't see color at all. Indiana, Ohio State, Oregon. You got Ohio State?
Yeah.
The Ohio State or just Ohio State?
The Buckeyes.
Who is the all-time leading passer at Oregon, Jarrett?
Joey Harrington.
Great guess. He's not in the top 3.
Wow.
Damn.
Marcus Mariota.
He is number 1. Who's number 2?
Who does number 2 work for?
Number 2 is what I thought.
Really talented guy.
Be.
Oh, God.
You see him twice a year.
Thanks. Justin Herbert.
Oh, gotcha.
Bill Musgrave, former coach, could be a current coach, is number 3. Royce Freeman, Michael James, and Kenjon Barner, top 3 running backs. Sammy Parker, he played for the Chiefs.
Went to high school with a girl named Sammy Parker.
KC Chief.
Tony Hartley and Keenan Howry are the all-time leading receivers.
Never heard of them.
Hey, that was good. What was that?
Matt said, how have you not used this one, Jarrett? Matt, you joined the defense team. He was going to Larry Johnson's house.
I smash anybody's grandma.
He's going to go see grandmama. I'll smash anybody's grandmama. Lane wants beef. He won't smoke. He said Penn State is not winning the Big Ten. Not even close. Mm-hmm. What a hot take.
I agree they're not winning it. But
how about UCLA? Mick Cronin. I know he coaches basketball, But could they win the Big Ten?
Are you raising your voice?
Wait, who's their coach?
Bob Chesney.
Bob Chesney.
From JMU.
Cousin of Kenny.
I do think they will make a big jump. UCLA, that is, and Penn State too, by going from 6-6 to 10-2, which is where I have them. So that's a
haven't won 10 games.
Yeah,
Mike P.
Look at the schedule.
Look at the schedule.
Look at last year's schedule.
There's a new guy coaching it.
Mike P.
Coaching him.
This is why I love you. You're a sports guy. He said the last thing I remember watching at my grandma's house was Harold Miner winning the dunk contest. I watched a lot of great sports moments in my grandparents. The one that stands out to me, it probably wasn't the last, but it's the one that I see in my brain the most. It's Iverson versus Ray Allen in the Big East Championship on a Saturday night at MSG. And Ray Allen hit the game winner in an epic game.
Sounds like that's a hell of a college matchup.
UConn Georgetown championship. It was that was an awesome game. And y'all have any grandma game memories?
My grandpa, who lived with my grandma, we watched Steelers Broncos, that wild card game where Tim Tebow to Demaryius
Thomas.
Yeah.
All right.
I'm trying to think as far as watching them at their house, like a bunch of Patriots games. We'd go over every Sunday when they went home.
A lot of Thanksgiving games there.
Yeah,
for me as well.
I wasn't with them, but I have a hilarious video that cannot be played on air because of expletives of my grandma at halftime of 28-3 talking about how everyone changed seats. And they were going to beat the S out of them now. I'll show you in commercial. Can't play it over the air.
Fair enough.
Beat the sneeze out of them?
Beat the snot.
Snot out of them.
I tell you what, Shirley, just so we have time, I want to go ahead and start Name That Sound. And we'll play a little bit. We'll take a break. We'll finish it and then talk football with Zach Kaplan. Zach, have you ever played before?
Yes. And I think it was last summer.
Okay.
Yeah, I have.
I know what you did last summer.
Ha All right, Shirley, hit the music.
Come on in, sit right down, take a guess, and name that sound. Turn that frown upside down, because it's time for Name That Sound. Now, here's the host of Name That Sound, Miss Shirley Rose.
All right, welcome into Name That Sound, and the game is played just like it's explained. I will play a sound, and you got to name it. There are contestants. Mr. Zach Kaplan, Clip Brock.
Byway. What town were you born in?
Needham, Massachusetts. Born in Boston.
Of Needle, Massachusetts.
Okay.
All right. So we're going to go ahead and get things started. So I'm going to play the first one.
And all it is the first one to answer gets
First one that answers correctly.
Right. I'll judge it.
All
right, here we go. Oh, wait a minute. Let me make sure I got your score here. So Clip and Zach. All right, here we go.
Touch
Sound sportsmanship. Here we go.
Baywatch.
WST9 on your side open.
That would be correct.
That's rigged.
No, it's not rigged. I did that intentionally because I wanted to see if he actually knew what it was.
No, I knew it off the first
It
note.
just shows that me and Clip don't watch.
I was like, wow.
I'm more of a CTI guy. Brian North coming up at 4 o'clock.
Yeah.
Benedict Brock over here.
Okay. All right.
When are we getting Luke back on? What about Dude?
What's on sports? All right, ready for sound 2? Here we go.
Let me clear my throat.
You got it.
Yeah. Well done.
All right.
1-1.
Oh, I lowered the volume. No wonder you can't hear it. All right, next one.
Behind the back!
Oh, yeah, 86 World Series.
Clip got it.
I knew it right away, too.
I mean, I said Buckner.
How dare you?
You said, but I did say
1986 World Series, but Buckner was what I was looking for. Is the Bill Buckner play.
Behind the bag!
All
right.
It gets worse every time.
Trust me, it's painful for me to hear it, too.
That's true.
All right, here we go. Next one. Now, this is a compilation, so you need to pay attention.
Barney.
Damn. You got it right.
What?
Whoa!
That is a compilation of Barney laughs.
I was thinking Goofy.
Hey, boys and girls.
You could have, I would have guessed like Mickey Mouse Clubhouse or something.
Yeah. So Clip is out to a hot start here, 3-1.
What a
Dang.
narcissist the mouse is, by the way.
Yeah, well, that's true.
Continue.
All right, next one.
That is the crescendo.
Skeletor.
Damn.
Really?
Yeah.
I just watched that. That's from the new one, right?
Yeah, that's from the new one.
Dang.
I just watched that this weekend.
What is even that?
Masters of the Universe. He-Man.
He-Man.
Wow, this guy. Uncultured.
Okay, next one.
Was it 4-1?
It is 4-1. I thought it would be a little tougher.
It's Pac-Man.
Mario.
Jeez, oh my God.
Come on.
Do you have any more WNCT music beds?
No.
Play the
Oh, you know that one? Yeah.
Touchdown Friday open?
No. All right, next one.
We haven't heard a whistle yet. It's gone for the touchdown.
I'm looking
Mike
for
Patrick.
It is Mike Patrick, but I'm looking for the player. I'll take the player or the team.
Oh, no.
Now, keep in mind, it's between the two of you, so it's between the two of you's sports histories.
We haven't heard a whistle yet. It's gone for the touchdown.
Oh, I know it. I know the game. I'm pretty sure I know the game. I'm going to say it's this is key tuned up for me, I believe. This is Saturday wild card, Redskins at Bucks. Fumble picked up by, I want to say, Marcus Washington first. He fumbles. Sean Taylor picks it up, runs it in for a touchdown. Redskins go on to beat the Bucks in the wild card.
I was really looking for the player, and he nailed it. It was Sean Taylor.
I was thinking there was like a Sunday night game where the Patriots scored late and like the Bills ran off the field or the Jets ran off the field. I was thinking it was that, but no.
But was Mike Patrick on the call?
He was.
Not for that.
Not for that one. All right.
This is, that was like 96.
What is Zach doing with this game?
Because right now, that's all he's got. It
like
is
Super Bowl.
6-1.
Killed.
I really thought this was be a little more competitive.
28-3. Well,
Yeah,
that's happening.
okay. Oh, yeah, I mean, there's still 5 more sounds. Here we go.
Once I got to the top of the key, I knew I had to make some shots.
Larry.
Damn.
Come on, bro.
I was trying to get that one for Zach.
I think his head. So this happens to Zach at trivia. He misses one or two and completely gets in his own head and can't get out of it.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want you throwing things in here.
That was me at golf today, too. Cole Martin could attest.
The old phrase, like, don't let the same team beat you twice, that happens to Zach.
Like 8 or 9 times.
Yeah.
That's what we're on pace for right now.
Oof. Okay, here we go.
2Q92 and a Big V. 1024. Playing your favorite songs at 421.
WKRP.
No.
Adrian Cronauer, Good Morning Vietnam.
Pay attention to the voice. It's not It's not a movie or anything like that. It is the voice that you're looking for. Pay attention.
2Q92 and a Big V. 1024. Playing your favorite songs at 421.
Alan Vick.
No. I'll play it one more time.
2Q92 and a Big V. 1024. Playing your favorite songs at 421.
Wes. Like Casey Kasem? I'm dying, dude.
It's your boss.
That's Bailey?
That is Bailey.
Whoa!
That is Brian Bailey.
2Q92 and a Big V.
That is a very young Brian Bailey.
Songs at 421.
Where did you get that?
I found it in our old press box folder.
Oh, my God.
That sounds nothing like him.
I would never.
Yeah, that kind of did.
Yeah, I was like,
Yeah.
I would never even think about him in radio.
Crazy. Wait, is he the Big B? Is that what he said?
2Q92 and a Big V. 1024.
Was he saying he's the Big B?
I think so.
He just said he doesn't think of Brian Bailey in radio. By the way, the Brian Bailey show returns next Tuesday right here on Pirate Radio.
Special
Live
guest,
on
Blake Harrell.
Blake Harrell in studio.
I'm not,
Wow.
I'm not
But yeah,
thinking of
I
him
mean,
on a radio.
Why would you think about Brian Bailey in radio?
He's only had a show since about 1989.
Tune in live at noon on YouTube.
Okay.
And the radio.
Next one. We have 3 more left, and then if you want the bonus one that I had Wes pick.
Yes.
Okay. Taco Bell.
Thank you.
Oh, my God. Thank goodness.
Finally on the board.
Mini Undertaker.
Ding. 7-2 is the score. Here's the next one.
Oh, the
pig.
pigs. The pigs.
Geico.
The 3 little pigs of the Geico commercial. Yeah. Damn it.
You got to get it out there, man.
Yeah, it's how quick can you answer the question? All right.
This is an embarrassing performance.
This is the last
Not
sound.
for me.
Last sound before we get to Wes's. I'll play it one more time.
That's a golf swing.
Nope, incorrect.
A lasso?
It's
Is that fruit ninja?
Scorpion on Mortal Kombat.
Nope.
Get over here.
You're kind of in the same realm.
Can I guess?
Yes.
Spider-Man web.
Oh,
It's a web shooter.
Huh?
God, I'm
Nerd.
All right, just
you
for
seen
funsies.
Spider-Man yet?
It's not out yet.
It's not out yet.
Answer my question.
No.
Okay.
All right. This one, I asked Wes to pick the most random thing in the world, just as for funsies. So I'm going to see. I doubt Zach's going to get this one. Jarrett might get it.
You idiot!
I know that.
One more time.
You idiot!
Shout out Wes, man.
Beverly Hillbillies.
Ooh, that's a good guess, but no.
You idiot!
One of them old.
Like, gotta be.
What's the show that Adrian Watts talked about yesterday? Dukes of Hazzard.
Like Clint Eastwood.
Dukes of Hazzard.
It was Dukes of
Roscoe
Hazzard.
Pico Tree.
Roscoe Pico Tree.
Play it again.
You idiot!
Zach, thank you for making the host look smart. You did your job today.
I played a pretty bad golf round today, but somehow I feel worse after.
See, he let that game beat him in this game.
Wow.
He carried that over into this.
Man. You got to flush it.
Yeah.
I didn't flush it.
Me neither.
That was terrible.
Don't go back.
Shirley, I feel like I don't know. I feel like I'm just there's no suspense, there's no drama. That was just the clip one side.
It's okay.
Got that ass.
I mean,
that was
sometimes
BTA.
that happens.
Question.
Sometimes we have an unexpected, very, very competitive game, and sometimes it just winds up being one of those runaway ones for clip.
That was belt to booty.
It's okay.
I would say good game, but I wouldn't even mean it. So I'm just going to move on.
I got cooked.
I got more points than you. I wouldn't even play it.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. We'll see. Where was Zach day one of high school football practice?
Where'd you send Bailey?
He went to 4 different schools in that kind of deal.
And that kind of thing. The Big B spinning the tracks and
10-24.
playing the tunes. Back with you, Pirate Radio Live, after this.
Ready to take the road less traveled? This July, get behind the wheel of one of the select new 2026 Subaru Forester models at Capital Subaru of Greenville. Get there now, because they have as low as 1.9% APR available for 36 months with approved credit. That's all happening right now at Capital Subaru of Greenville, off Memorial Drive, or online at capitalofgreenville.com. Capital Subaru of Greenville, where your adventure begins. Price does not include tax, title, or registration fees. See dealer for details. Offer expires July 31st, 2026.
It's bow time. Sometimes the craving for Bojangles Supremes is so strong you just gotta have them, even when your gas tank is on empty and Bojangles is still 10 miles away. Nothing beats the flavor of Bojangles juicy golden Supremes, especially when they're part of a perfect combo with 4 boldly seasoned chicken Supremes, a made-from-scratch biscuit, fixin', and some legendary iced tea. The only thing that can satisfy your hunger is that delicious southern flavor. So when the craving is supreme, order ahead on our app and put the pedal to the metal. It's bow time.
Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry has been Greenville's premier dental practice for over 40 years. I am Dr. Chris Gateway, and our mission at Michaels & Gateway is to provide exceptional dental care with compassion, integrity, and innovation, ensuring every patient leaves with a healthy, confident smile. Doctors Michaels & Gateway are committed to providing an outstanding patient experience with every visit. Not only do we offer all your dental needs under one roof, in most cases, we can take care of those needs on the same day. Bring your smile to us at Michaels & Gateway Cosmetic and Family Dentistry.
Eastern North Carolina's newest concert destination is here. It's Carolina Crossroads Amphitheater, a brand new state-of-the-art outdoor amphitheater with room for 30,000 fans. Reserve your seat or grab a spot on the lawn and enjoy food trucks, vendors, cold beer, and cocktails all night long. It's just a short drive away right off I-95 in Roanoke Rapids.
On October 9th, it's country music star Brantley Gilbert, along with special guests John Morgan and Jay Webb. For tickets, visit carolinacrossroadsamp.com.
Play ball! Greenville, it's time to play ball. The Greenville Yard Gnomes are back, and tickets are on sale now. Bring the whole family out for big hits, wild promotions, and non-stop fun all night long. From fireworks to theme nights, every game is an experience you don't want to miss. Cold drinks, great food, and the best atmosphere in town. Don't wait till it's sold out. Grab your seats now. Get your tickets today at yardgnomesbaseball.com or at the box office.
Looking for a night out that's a little different? At Encino Mexican Steakhouse. Bold Mexican flavors meet premium steakhouse tradition. Sink your knife into perfectly cooked, hand-cut steaks. Savor rich, authentic dishes inspired by Mexican culinary heritage and pair it all with a handcrafted cocktail. Encino Mexican Steakhouse, where Mexican flavor meets steakhouse perfection. On Memorial Drive in Greenville or online at EncinoRestaurant.com.
In Beaufort County, success is built together. The Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce connects leaders, supports local businesses, and helps our community thrive. From networking to community events, the Chamber is building a stronger Beaufort County every day. Get involved, grow your network, and help shape the future of beautiful Washington.
For more information on the Washington Beaufort County Chamber of Commerce, including future events and membership, visit wbcchamber.com.
Phelps Chevrolet is the dealer to see for a car or a truck or an SUV. The best service and quality. That's the Phelps guarantee. Phelps Chevrolet, the name you can trust. Phelps Chevrolet, you can count on us. The name you can depend on. Phelps Chevrolet.
Get you one. This is Rahjai Harris, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 1 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Is your office printer on the fritz? Don't wait days for a repair. Contact the professionals at CopyPro, where they promise fast 3-hour service on all your office printing devices. Contact CopyPro today for a free office printing analysis to help you cut costs and boost efficiency. For reliable, fast service, call CopyPro today at 756-3175. Now, let's take it back in. Hey, here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. If you're just tuning in, you missed one of the biggest beatdowns in Name That Sound history. Clip Rock over Zach Kaplan.
Lot to a little.
Bless
you. Bless you.
Now that's Brian Bailey.
I could have used a couple of those during Name That Sound. I may have had a chance.
Some Brian Bailey sneezes. That would have been good.
And that kind of deal.
And that kind of thing. All right, Zach. High school football practice has begun. Where were you at on Wednesday?
Talking about practice, man.
Practice.
Started the day at Farmville Central. Shout out Wes. Shout out Shirley. Went to Tarboro, and then a little lunch break. And then in the afternoon, went to Kinston, West Craven, New Bern, Havelock, in that order.
Wow. Were all the practice times like staggered, I guess?
Yes. So it was like, bless you again, Mike.
Just carry on.
I will. Farmville won at 8. Tarboro won at 9. Then break in the middle of the day. And the D. Kinston won at 4:30. West Craven at 4:45. And then New Bern won at 6. Havelock went like 5 to 8.
Is this like
at the end,
like training camp kind of? You're not seeing much, obviously, day one. It's more about. Did you get to talk to the coaches or anything?
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you did achieve that. Did you learn anything?
Everyone's got to fly to the ball this year. Numbers looking good for everybody. We got guys we like. Lot of good weight put
A lot
on.
of physical play probably going to happen this year. Teams going to be physical.
Yeah, you got to be relentless and have a physical edge when they play defense. So those are the biggest things.
Any teams or players you're excited to highlight on Touchdown Friday this year?
Yeah, honestly, the team I'm probably most intrigued by was one of the ones that Bailey went to, and then Bailey went to Aiden Grifton Rose, South Central DH Conley. But Rose is really seems like they have a lot of firepower. You've had you had Julie Parson on the show, I feel like, at one point.
Oh yeah.
So certainly him,
son
certainly,
of my boy Jason.
Yeah, and so Case and Chase, another receiver to watch, and really just
Case and Chase.
That's the name.
Son of Kyle Chase.
That I don't know.
I believe it might be.
We could probably find it out though. Are everyone's kids that you're friends with? They're just.
How do you spell Kason's name? Do you know?
Kasyn. Why? I know. Wow. He's the first one. Told him that. I was like,
he at Rose?
Yeah. So really interested to see. I would say, as far as the Pitt County audience goes, probably the firepower that Rose has, and can they kind of rely on that offensively? Kind of returning quarterback with Chase Smith, and see if they can.
Sorry to pull up this website.
Son of Kyle Chase.
Kyle Chase, former East Carolina safety, good dude. I used to like talking to him back in the day, and I called. I want to say when I did. Is the math in Zach? If I said like around the COVID time, I called some Greenville Little League games. It might have been the year after, but they stream games for folks that couldn't go.
Yeah,
and I want to say Case and Chase was out there playing.
Would have been 6 years ago. If you're 17, 18 now, you would have been 11
Boom.
or 12.
All right, there we go.
2020.
All right, so great bloodlines on that JH Rose team. I'll say that.
I mean, that's for sure. So they're the ones that I look at with some intrigue locally, at least as far as Pitt County goes.
Good deal. We've got the Hall of Fame game coming up. You ever been to the Pro Football Hall of Fame?
Yes. Is it nice?
Have you been to Cooperstown?
Yes.
Have you been to
Springfield
Naismith Memorial Museum? Is that what it's called? Really?
Yep.
What?
Springfield, Mass.
If you were to recommend one Hall of Fame to visit, what would you pick?
Cooperstown's the coolest.
Yeah.
Have you been to the NASCAR Hall of Fame?
I've stayed right across from it, but
I would recommend that one over anything else.
Why?
I need to see
First of all, you haven't been to the others.
Yes.
So why would you recommend it?
Because it's awesome. Like, it's really, they got a lot of things you can interact with. Games, you can call a race. Like, put on a headset and call a race.
There to go down the turn.
Yeah. They have to where you could stand on like the bank of Talladega Motor Speedway and like see the incline of that.
Why look at Babe Ruth's bat that he pointed with when you can go stand on a bank?
Well, it's just a piece of wood.
Your pick was Cooperstown?
I'd say Cooperstown. They have a field there set up that Little League teams play at as well.
Springfield, they got a track in Charlotte that they have races at still.
You can't drive on it yourself. You can go play baseball out at that Doubleday Field in Cooperstown.
Abner Doubleday, ever heard of him?
Nope.
Exactly.
Nope. I'd probably go Cooperstown, Canton, Springfield as far as coolest places of the three.
Have you ever visited the George Whitfield Hall of Fame? Brian Bailey is in it. I don't know if that's brick and mortar, but he is in the Hall of Fame.
They have like a bust of Brian Bailey.
It is a large plaque. Those plaques are huge.
Where?
That they get for the George Whitfield Hall of Fame.
Are you being serious? Or are you making a joke?
No, the one Bailey has. I feel like it's like.
I cannot tell if you're joking.
No, I'm
or not.
serious.
Okay. I didn't know if you were making a big head joke.
Oh, no, I'm not. No.
Okay. Is he wearing a Cowboys hat?
No, he's not dumb like some Cowboy fan.
Very good. Very good. What? That's a good reference.
Yeah, but he's just a bit machine. I mean, we're trying to talk like actual stuff. He's like,
what did you say? Was it a Mike Houston?
D.
I like to throw tie in there a lot.
Hi?
Tie?
Tie?
Hi.
Tie?
Shout out Gully.
Gully.
Cliff and Chandler told me that you used Maggle without even knowing what it was.
I asked Zach, I was like, do you know what this is referencing? He's like, no, I just like when y'all say it.
I love it.
It's JBL, Michael. I love it, Michael.
I know it now. Yeah, the guys told me.
I got that just from like reading Reddit.
Yeah.
And they spell it in all uppercase every time. Maggle.
Yeah.
Maggle.
It's Maggle o'clock.
And that just made me chuckle, and I like saying it. All right, Zach, what you got coming up on WNCT at Channel 9?
We got more high school football coverage. Tomorrow's Big Carolina Media Day.
I know. I'll be at Big Shirley Farewell Day.
I mean,
so I will be missing Big Carolina Media Day.
Big Caroline Media Day happens every year. I had to. We just brought it up. The Big Caroline Media Day happens every year. Saying goodbye to Shirley is once, and you got to make the most of it.
That is true. So are you saying you're coming to the Shirley meal?
I haven't been invited.
You know what? Yeah.
I haven't been invited. So.
All right. We'll recap that with you next week on the show.
Yeah. And if I had to, do I have time to give you what I would rank the Big Carolina?
Top 3.
Top 3?
Yeah.
I'll go Jacksonville, Rose, New Bern.
Oh, the Cardinals.
Yeah.
Okay.
They're going to be good. They are going to be good.
The Cardinals.
I think Rose will be too. We had a little intra-county transfer. Shamaka Bell, brother of Samari, who's at Johnson C. Smith now, went from Conley to Rose. So a little storyline going into that game. So.
Rose still stealing Conley players after all these years. Happened when I was in school, happened before I was in school, happening today.
So that will be a storyline to watch for folks locally who didn't know that. That will be interesting.
Zach, you are interesting, and we appreciate you joining us.
And I appreciate you, Shirley Rhodes. If you're still in the building, this segment is done and dusted.
We will take a timeout, come back when we return. Brian North, WCTI 12. Also, we will talk to Rahjai Harris. We still got Jeff Nadu, Big 12 preview coming your way, and Parker Gabriel one-on-one with Jared Watkins from the Denver Post. More to go. Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday after this.
Save the date for the biggest party of the football season. Join Pirate Radio on Thursday, September 10th for the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, powered by Bud Light. It's a night of great music, great friends, and pirate pride as the party returns to the Hilton Greenville and Greenville Boulevard. This year's special guest is ECU legend and Super Bowl champion Linval Joseph.
Ball's out, picked up by the Vikings. Joseph, can he win this long foot race? Linval Joseph, no flags, touchdown Minnesota.
Come welcome Linval back to Greenville, then dance the night away with live music from Trainwreck. Stay tuned to Pirate Radio for your chance to score free tickets to the party of the year, the Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, powered by Bud Light, Thursday, September 10th.
And Jacobs is knocked back, and he didn't make it, and it was Linval Joseph.
Party like a pirate with Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Overtime Tavern is the place to be for great food, cold drinks, and all your game day action with over 10 TVs. Swing in today and try a mouth-watering burger, glizzies, wings, or check out their daily specials featuring some of the best items on the menu. OT's has a weekly lineup of entertainment starting Tuesday with Singo, Wednesday is sports trivia with Clip Brock, and Thursday's local acoustic acts playing the tunes. OT's is located on Charles Boulevard across from the Sheets and is open daily from 11 a.m. to midnight. There's always time on the clock at Overtime Tavern.
The stifling heat of summer, the bitter cold of winter. What do they have in common? The extreme temperatures of both force your home's heating and cooling system to work overtime to keep you comfortable. And that can cost you a lot of money. Fortunately, your neighbors at Greenville Utilities have several ways you can save energy. And that means saving you money on your utility bills. Just go to GUC.com and look for ways to save. That's GUC.com.
Play it again, sports. Buy, sell, trade. Great deals never felt so good. So good, so good, so good. I say saved a bunch of cash. Buy, sell, trade. Using my gear like I never knew I could. Play It Again Sports. Buying and selling new and used sporting and fitness equipment for over 27 years right here in Greenville. Located on Greenville Boulevard across from the Nissan dealership.
Hey Pirate Nation, this is Danny Beal, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was easy to work with when I needed my custom t-shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit universitysportswearenc.com for contact information. Go Pirates!
For pest control that packs a punch, BAM! Call on the experts at BAM Pest Control. Attention Greenville, BAM Pest Control is here to protect what matters most, whether it's your business, your home, or your peace of mind. They don't just eliminate pests, they knock them out. BAM Pest Control is #1 in insect control, rodent control, and yard services like fire ants and mosquitoes. BAM! You're insect-free, safe, and comfortable. Call the experts at BAM Pest Control on Hooker Road in Greenville, 252-751-3160. BAM!
Come celebrate the next big Pirates win at the Rick House. The Rick House is Greenville and Eastern North Carolina's premier American-themed restaurant.
I'm Jeremy Shelton, General Manager at the Rick House. Come see us for a big city feel right here in Greenville. I guarantee you'll have a great experience.
We feature the very best bourbons around. Our made-from-scratch pastas are to die for, and nobody does steak like the Rick House. We also feature an early dining special from 4 to 6. Come see us at the Rick House, Red Banks Road in Greenville.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, 1250 and 92.7 FM Greenville, WDLX Washington, 930 and 104.1 FM Washington. You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now. Powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Washington's favorite place to eat and where all the locals go is down on Main Street. They're now open 7 days a week, and you can stop by for the house salad with grilled chicken, the half club sandwich with chips, or everyone's favorite, the fried shrimp plate. Down on Main Street in historic downtown Washington. Now let's take it back in for the start of Hour 2. Hey, yours, Cliff.
All right. We got the Jackman. We got Avery. We'll have Avery's Jeremiah Melvin fact coming your way later on. I'll do it at the end of this hour. We got Rahjai Harris joining us, and right now we will head out to the Turner home team live line. And if you are looking to sell your house fast, Turner Home Team is the team for you. The Turner Home Team is the leading local cash home buyer in North Carolina. They buy houses as is for cash in North Carolina and the surrounding areas. If you're selling your home and want to avoid repairs, agent fees, and long timelines, call the Turner Home Team today, 525-4780. Turner Home Team, Pirates supporting Pirates. And on that line is Brian North, WCTI 12. Usually joins us on Friday. We have him today on a Thursday. North, how you doing, man?
Doing great, Clipper. Hope you are.
I am, and we have a best of coming up on Friday. Our look at our opponent previews brought to you by Appliances Superstore. So talking a lot of football on Friday. North is a Friday regular. Wanted to get him on Thursday to, I guess, celebrate the start of high school football practice, which was going on throughout the East and the state on Wednesday. And Brian, I guess a headline that caught my eye was the hydration tests that were going on with Brian Pascal's team in Washington. And apparently, I think your line was the practice was not packed because of some failed hydration tests going on.
Yeah, so, as things change and technology improves, in order to try to keep kids safe, especially in our North Carolina heat, they actually have a standard now, and they have players do hydration tests before practice to make sure they have enough fluid in them to go through the rigors of a practice. And basically it involves all the players pee in a cup, and then you take a little sterile strip or some kind of testing strip, you dip it in, and it tells you if you've got enough hydration in your body, and if you don't get to practice. And 15 of the players at the Pan Pac were told, go home. So now, and where that matters is there's so few practices for high school teams. You have to have like 5 practices in before you can scrimmage or put on pads or something, but there are these benchmarks you have to reach, and so you miss 1 or 2 practices that can get you off that schedule, and the scrimmages are the most important thing for these coaches at this time of year, so they'll have to make up that practice. But yes, I was over at D.H. Conley later, and I was talking to the trainers there about how they do the hydration tests, and yep, somebody's got to stick a little thing into a cup of pee and then wipe it clean and do it again for however many players they're hydration testing.
Yeah, sorry to those who have that job, but every job is important. And that reminded me, Brian, of a kind of became a meme, but it was the Longhorn football hydration chart. Are you familiar with this? If not, I'll send it to you.
No. You have to send it to me.
So I guess this is Steve Sarkisian at Texas, but there are, let's see, 2, 4, 6, 8 different colors represented. And if it's clear, almost clear, pretty clear, it says you're at championship hydration levels. You get into kind of an ECU yellow gold, you are a selfish teammate. You get into a darker gold, it says blatant disregard for your teammates. You are headed to Area 51. I don't know what that means. And then there is a really, really dark shade, like a Georgia Tech old gold, maybe a JMU. They have a pretty dark gold, but it's almost brown, and it says, "You are a bad guy," in all caps and 3 exclamation points. So I will send you this chart. Maybe you can pass it along to some of the high school coaches.
Oh, man. All right, yeah. We'll check it out. It's new territory for me.
And I want your test, Brian, and I want your results next Friday when we talk to you on the show to see if you're a bad guy.
Yeah, the older I get, the more hydration tests I can get.
I heard you do like 3 or 4 in the middle of the night. So, yeah.
Yes, that's correct. Yes.
Anything else jump out to you yesterday, Brian? Any teams, players you're looking forward to seeing on the field on the Blitz this year?
Nah, it's kind of the old players. I was impressed with your alma mater. D.H. Conley had a lot of guys out there, but they're playing in that really tough conference. So we'll find out more at the media day tomorrow. But no, it's kind of the same old stuff. But we've got some really impressive players that are returning to around the area. We've got a lot of the good teams. I think we've got new coaches in certain areas. So I think we're just kind of fleshing out some of these storylines here early on. And what the high schools have really done, we're really embracing here, these media days where you get everybody in the room and they vote on who they think is going to be good, and that gives you an idea, kind of just gets you ready for the season. So I don't know if there's going to be, Havelock's going to be really good again, Croatan coming off their best season in school history, Northside, Jacksonville, J.H. Rose, New Bern's going to be decent, West Craven, Washington, Farmville, their conference is going to be really evenly matched. So Kinston, we'll see what they bring back after losing their 3 studs, 2 of them Division I college players, and their quarterback a D2 guy. So I'm curious to see how some of these teams stack up. I don't know of anybody who I can identify yet as kind of that sleeper team. I think they'll kind of flesh themselves out. But we'll know a lot more once we see scrimmages too.
Brian, has the glitz and glamour, which college football has almost overtaken NFL when it comes to money and diva and guys moving, coaches, players, everything. Does high school football still have the same feel as it always has to you when you're out there covered on a Friday night, or has some of that crept into the high school ranks as well?
No, it's definitely crept in. In fact, one of the storylines we had at the New Bern Rotary Pigskin preview event we had the other night is, New Bern lost, I think, 4 guys to transfers this year. And it's just like weird places, right? Like, it's not next door transfers like you're used to. It's, one guy went to Raleigh, one guy went to Charlotte, a couple have gone to Jacksonville area schools. It's just, it's to the point now where programs or boosters or whoever around the state are trying to cherry pick good players to help their programs. And we're seeing that go down into the high school level a little bit now. So, The other thing I've noticed too, it definitely is a lot more of an individualistic sport than it ever used to be. I noticed this last year on Friday nights. I keep noticing all these kids on the sidelines with their little cameras. And it turns out, and I think we talked about this last year, but it turns out like these really good high school kids hire their own photographers to only ISO on them during the game for their own highlight films.
Yeah.
So here I am, news guy, trying to do it my old style, and I'm fighting for a spot on the sidelines with these young kids who are just trying to get their person who's paying them money. So
I can't wait till you get a guy that says, "Sir, you can't shoot number 2. He is my client only, and we have exclusive rights to his highlights."
I swear to God, that's where it's going, right?
Man.
And it used to be, you'd show up and people would know your brand or the Blitz or Channel 12, and now, it's just not quite the enthusiasm as a whole as it used to be. We still have a lot of faithful watchers who love it, but the younger generation, they're not brought up on it as much. And everybody, again, has their own phones. They have their own way to promote themselves. So we're looked at a little bit differently, but that's okay. We still have our good followers and our viewers, and we put it on for them. But it is a different feel than what it used to be when I got into this many years ago.
Yeah, I hear you, man. And how about Brian? I know. So NIL deals are legal for high school students in North Carolina. This almost feels like one of those things that you put out in the news just to make people mad and say these damn kids, and it doesn't really affect anything. Like I think there's some maybe high level guys, and if somebody's dumb enough to give a high school kid money to promote Jim's car lot, then go for it, I guess. But like, do you know of any? Is this happening in the East at all? Like, do you know any high school kids that have NIL deals?
I don't personally, and if they do, they're not very much.
Right.
And I can see where a car dealership or somebody will give a kid, a little bit of spending money. I think the next big one you'll probably see would be the basketball player out of New Bern, A.J. Scott. I think he's got that potential where he could start earning some money. What I worry about with the NIL deal in high school is it becomes a way to lure guys away. Right? We'll get you NIL money if you come to X school, whether, Raleigh, Charlotte, something like that. You start paying for homes for them to live in so they can be in that district. I can see some things for elite players, but when you talk to the coaches, that's what they say. It's only going to be for the elite of the high school level because there's no return of investment for doing that. Unless you're just somebody who just wants to give money away to try to help families. And look, it's tough now. Kids who can help their parents a little bit or help their situation by taking money, it's definitely a temptation that will be out there if it comes this way. But I'm not sure it'll be a prominent problem. But I think for those who are really good at what they do athletically, they will have some choices, and that'll be that'll be what gets attention when guys move to different places to try and get some of that money.
A month from now, Brian and I'll be talking about on the field stuff, and I cannot wait. So we'll get this off the field crap covered now. And Brian, we talked a lot this week about jersey patches because Ohio State made a big deal with JP Morgan. Crazy that, the Big 12 has this Monster Energy deal, and they will be wearing patches. I think they're going to have some paint on all the turfs and the fields. And the teams are getting like $1.2 million each for the deal. And Ohio State alone is getting like $17 million annually for the deal they made, which tells you, like, you think the American, ACC divide is bad. How about just the Big 10 to the Big 12 and Ohio State alone to the Big 12? How much that divide, how wide that has become. But jersey patches, Brian, you're an old school guy, but you do keep up with the times. So when you turn on a football game, and you won't even really be able to see it until they show a replay and a close up. But when you see a grocery store, or I think there's like a Latino bakery that's going to have a patch on UTSA, is some kind of cafe bakery. Is that going to offend you, or are you going to let that roll off your back?
I'll get over it. I grew up in the NASCAR age, right?
True, yeah.
As long as they're not post-game interviews like they are in Victory Lane, right? Where they got to thank all their sponsors before they even get talking about the game. NBA's gone and done that for a while, Major League Baseball. I mean, it's been coming, and I get it. I just, you just wonder what the end game is, because you're going to run out of places to find revenue streams on that. Ohio State's always had major donors, major money, and they're just trying to stay ahead. And they found a way to do it. And it's funny because I'm actually running a story on Terry Moore today, the Washington high school kid who's starting safety or is going to be the starting safety for the Buckeyes, depending on how things work in camp. But he's one of those guys who's getting paid 6, maybe possibly 7 figures for going there and playing for one season. So it's just nuts, but it's helping his family. If he never makes it in the NFL, he's already got so far ahead just by playing college football at a high level. And I don't know when it's going to stop until the people giving the money don't feel it's worth the investment, or they're not getting that return on it. It's all business now. If they think it's going to help their business, God bless them, and they'll spend the money to do it because it will return in tenfold.
One thing that really shocked me when I started watching soccer, and I just pulled up for the first time the Swansea City jerseys for this upcoming season because I wanted to look at them. They're white. They got some nice gold striping on the sleeve. The beautiful Swansea crest with the swan. It's very small on the left chest, and then across the chest, across the middle, in giant letters and numbers, it says AG1, whatever that is. That is their sponsor for this year. In soccer, Brian, the sponsor is huge, and a little tiny little logo will be on the chest for the team you represent, and that's, I guess, how they've done it for years. And you say it's been creeping into sports with NBA, baseball, now college sports, and we might get there one day where the sponsor is bigger than the team name or the logo on a uniform.
Well, those players and coaches like to get paid, right? So
yeah.
They'll do it. They don't have a problem with it. It's usually, is it a turnoff for your fans? And,
yeah.
European basketball has been doing it for a while. European soccer's been doing it for a while. It gets me confused, right? We always look for the team name.
Yeah, exactly.
So look for the name on the back, right? So
what are you watching? Samsung versus you don't know who's playing if you're not familiar.
And maybe that's where it goes next, Cliffy. Cliffy, that could be where it's the Las Vegas Samsung Raiders or something. You know how they can put that brand, and they like to do the stadiums now. So,
yeah.
Man, who knows where the ceiling is on this? But as far as if somebody keeps giving them money, the players will cash those checks. Those coaches will cash those checks. Those owners will keep filling their safe now. It's whether the fans are willing to put up with it.
And I'll keep saying it. I still love the games, and I can't wait to get to them. In fact, next time we talk next Friday, Brian, we'll have an NFL game under our belts. The Carolina Panthers in a exhibition in the Hall of Fame game against the Cardinals. And look, we don't learn a whole lot, obviously, during preseason, but it'll be nice to see some guys in pads running around next Thursday.
Yeah, and start looking at the depth a little bit, and we'll see if they even let the starters play a series just for the TV purposes at all. But, Carolina's very confident going in. Dan Morgan, I think, has done a good job building this team. Bryce Young, he's going to be the storyline this year with whether he deserves that max contract. Do they extend him? Do they go a different direction eventually? A big year for him, but I really feel like Carolina, still under his rookie contract, has been able to put some really good pieces around him. Excited to see the new wide receiver additions and the offensive line. They've got a lot of weight on them, but as the offensive line goes, the Carolina Panthers could be fairly decent this year. Defensively, I think they'll be better too. But we'll start seeing some of these guys who have a chance to make the team on the back end, who could be players later in the year. That'll be who you're watching in the Hall of Fame game.
Brian North joining us. Jared, I asked Brian jokingly 3 weeks ago this question. And I'm going to ask you today, what team does Brandon Ingram play for?
He still plays for the Raptors.
Are we still in limbo here?
I saw yesterday it's going to be dragged out to 2027, but 3 weeks ago they said, hey, the trade's on hold until we finish our investigation, and it's towards the finish line.
What a weird deal this is.
Just get him out of the league at this point.
Who, Kawhi?
Yes.
Yeah.
They open camp in October, right? So I guess that's...
Yeah, we got a little time, but man, this is the longest trade I've ever seen in sports.
Adam Silver said before the finals it'll be done before the draft.
Yeah. What draft?
Yeah.
The NBA, I guess the draft for
World War III draft?
World War III draft. Kawhi's going to be sent to go fight in Iran. How about that?
Hey, I like our chances. Just a weird deal there, Brian. Does he ever? You ever see any of those NBA guys? They ever come back in the summer? We got a lot of football guys. Cornell Powell, I know, doing camps. Do the basketball guys ever come around, Brian, in Kinston or wherever?
Yeah, Brandon sneaks in all the time. Now he doesn't alert the media to it, but no, he comes back to see his parents, and he's a homebody in that sense, and he'll show up at some of the gyms and the rec leagues during the summer. But he does. Bam Adebayo does sneak in too. You know, his mom now lives in Miami, but he's still really close with his high school coaches. You know, his high school coach died from brain cancer, so he still comes back in and checks on his widow and her kids, and he's still got, you know, family around here. So Bam sneaks in, maybe not as much as Brandon does, but yeah, he's back every now and then. So yeah, they sneak in, and sometimes they'll hold camps. Bazemore used to hold camps. He's out of the league now, but he would come back. So yeah, they do.
Good deal.
Most of our athletes are good like that.
North, appreciate you joining us today, man. We'll check in with you next Friday, talk more football with you, and get closer to talking the fun on the field stuff rather than the money side of it. So appreciate you joining us, man. We'll check in with you soon.
All right, sounds good, Clipper. Have a good weekend, brother.
You do the same. There is Brian North joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line on this Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. We'll take a break, come back. When we return, we'll check in with our guy, Rahjai Harris, find out how his camp went as he was entertaining a lot of kids back in his old stomping grounds in South Carolina. Got that and a lot more on the way on a Thursday edition of Pirate Radio Live. We'll be back with you after this timeout.
What's better than exploring downtown Washington? Tasting it. Join a food tour with Forks of Little Washington and discover the local flavor. Stroll the historic waterfront and enjoy delicious bites from some of the town's favorite restaurants and specialty shops. Food tours combine great food, local history, and unforgettable stories into one delicious experience. Whether you're a foodie, a visitor, or a local looking for a new adventure, there's no better way to experience Washington. For pricing and reservations, visit forksoflittlewashington.com. Brought to you by visitwashingtonnc.com.
Hey, Pirate Nation, this is Parker Bird, and the best place to go for custom t-shirts, apparel, or promotional items is University Sportswear. University Sportswear was super easy to work with when I needed my custom shirts. From start to finish, University Sportswear provided superior customer service and a quality product that cannot be beat. If your business, organization, or event needs t-shirts or promotional help, then you need University Sportswear. Visit University Sportswear, ENC.com for contact information. Go Pirates.
The best burgers around. Everyone loves a thick, juicy, and fresh burger. Tiebreakers does real burgers better than anybody. And don't forget about the cheese sticks, fresh salads, and more. So don't just go to any burger-themed restaurant chain. It's time to break the chain and eat local. Tiebreakers. Burgers and sports at its best.
Go Pirates! Arr! Is your car making strange noises? Or that check engine light still won't go away? At Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, we take the stress out of car care. From quick oil changes to full service repairs. And diesel truck service too, our certified technicians deliver high quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure. Just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Don't let a small issue turn into a costly repair. Stop by today or schedule your service now. Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service. Keeping Greenville moving.
You want the college experience, the campus, the community, the feeling that your life is about to take shape. At Pitt Community College, you get all of that. PCC graduates move on to a university or launch careers they love with little or no debt. Registration for fall semester is going on now. Classes begin August 14th. Your future, your college. Pitt Community College. Let's get started. Start your future today at pittcc.edu/get started.
Vacation should be about relaxing, not wondering about what's happening back home.
With SCI Technologies, you don't have to. Your property is protected from every angle. Cameras watching, fire protection, the alerts are there before a small problem becomes a big one.
And if something does happen, you know instantly. A motion alert, a quick glance at your phone, and you're back to relaxing.
because real security doesn't just protect your property, it protects your peace of mind. So go ahead, unplug, unwind, and enjoy the trip.
We've got the rest.
SCI Technologies, protecting what matters no matter where you are.
Hey Pirate fans, this is Coach Cliff Godwin. The physicians at Orthopedics East and Sports Medicine Center have been caring for our athletes at ECU for more than 35 years. Whether it's treatment for our sports injury or it's time for that joint replacement, Orthopedics East provides the latest in operative and non-operative orthopedic care, physical therapy, and diagnostic testing. For experienced and professional services, call the team at Orthopedics East at 252-757-2663 or visit them online at orthoeast.com. Go Pirates!
Recalculating. You are now in the middle of nowhere. Well, not exactly. Welcome to Martin County, the middle of nowhere, but the center of everything. Just 80 miles from the Outer Banks, 90 from Raleigh, and less than 30 minutes from East Carolina University and the Pamlico River. Kayak the Roanoke River, dance in downtown Williamston, or just watch horses do their thing in farm life. So yeah, you could stay stressed, or you have arrived at peace. Martin County, get lost in the best way.
This is Kim McNeil, head women's basketball coach at East Carolina University, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. UBE has been an ECU tradition for over 50 years now. You can shop online anytime from anywhere at pirateware.com. UBE has the biggest and best selection of ECU sportswear and accessories for pirates of all ages. Every day is game day at UBE. Now let's take it back in. Here's Cliff.
All right. As we welcome on Rahjai Harris, we'll tell you to make it a Basil's night. The jerk chicken salad sounds awesome. I love any jerk chicken in anything. And if I didn't go there, I'd probably just give me one of those awesome pizzas that Basil's has to offer. I'm a meats guy. The Mighty Meaty looks good to me. Mozzarella, provolone, pepperoni.
It's always my favorite.
Ham, sausage, meatball, bacon, beef.
Yeah, it's always
all
my
on
favorite.
one pie. What's your favorite kind of pie, Avery?
I like a buffalo chicken pizza.
Okay.
Okay.
That ain't bad.
What about you, Sibo?
Again, give me the meats. I am. Well, once again, I hate when people truly judge what others eat. Everybody, it's a free country, free world.
Yeah.
Eat what you want to eat. A lot of people have the whole pineapple on pizza. Like, oh, if you put pineapple on pizza, you deserve to be shot in the eyeball. First of all, I'm going to let you do what you want to do on your pizza. Secondly, I'm okay with pineapple on a pizza.
Yeah.
You give me the Maui Wowie at Basil's, pineapple, bacon, ham.
Yeah.
I'm down.
Doesn't sound too bad. I'll still skip on the pineapple, though.
But do you judge me?
No, I don't judge anybody
and
for
that's
it.
totally
No.
fine. I appreciate that. Thank you. Basil's Rahjai's spot here when he is back in Greenville. And last week he was in South Carolina, and he joins us now from Texas on the Turner Home Team live line as we check in with our guy, number 47, Rahjai Harris. Rahjai, how you doing, man?
Man, I can't complain, my guy. How you doing?
Doing good. I understand you're deep in the heart of Texas once again. How'd your camp go back in your home ground?
Man, it was definitely a blessing, man. It was about 65, 70 kids out there to put the work in. Man, some of the people got there before me, man. I tried to get there around 8, start registration before 9:15. Man, there was some parents there, man, 7:45 sharp, man. And it was good. The weather was kind of shaky at first, but the kids were still there, man, and they still had fun. Was out there for about 3 hours, man, had fun. And then the food trucks was there. But free food and everything for the athletes, man. It was just wonderful. It was a great experience.
So for the kids, what percentage of them are you just Mr. Harris or Mr. Rahjai, and what percent are you? Hey, this is Rahjai Harris, the second all-time leading rusher at ECU. How many people know you as a running back versus you're just a guy holding the camp? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I don't know, Cliff. I really don't, man. I was telling somebody the other day, man, if I got one kid that could believe in himself, one kid that kind of just have that it factor after that camp, then I did my job, man, and I'm going to continue to do it, man. It's definitely a blessing, though, man. I got my little brothers that be out there and, family members that be out there, man. But it was crazy. I had a guy that drove from New Bern all the way down to the camp, man, to watch me, you feel what I'm saying? And, allow me to have his son out there and run around with his son. Man.
Awesome.
It's great. It's always a great experience, man, just to get back to the community.
Give us an update on your brother. Is he heading into another year of high school football?
Yes, sir, man. He's got one more year there at Burns High School, man. And, man, he's electric, man. He can go linear, man. And now, man, he's putting on the routes together. He's learning defenses, man. And he'll be going to college, man, being an early enrollee, man.
Nice.
Chu is going to be, crazy, man. It's going to be crazy to see for sure, man. And you got Caillou coming along. And I don't know if you know, man, Caillou got an offer from Syracuse not too long ago, man. He's going into the 8th grade. So,
oh, wow.
My little brothers, man, it's going to be something special. I got a little sister that's creeping up, too, man. It's going to be a 6th grader. So, man, the future is bright for the Harris family, man, and I'm proud, and I can't wait to see it all unfold for them.
Man, that's fantastic. And Chu committed to Syracuse, right?
Yes, sir, he is. Yes,
all right, going to New York, and then, you got another one. Going into 8th grade, they're already after him?
Yeah, man. Go get it, man. Kai Boog is different, man. He played a running back position, man, but he also can play the safety corner, man. And his technique as an 8th grader, rising 8th grader, is crazy. It's crazy, man. His size already big. He's already bigger than everybody, man. And his speed, from track and everything, the work he be putting in, man, it's gonna be crazy to see, man. But my little sister, Clip.
What's her sport?
Man, I think she run track, man, and she played basketball.
Okay.
She can shoot the hoops a little bit, man, but that track, oh yeah, she glides. She glides, man, and it's all of them, man. I can't wait to see it. I really can't, man. I can't wait to see it unfold.
Have you talked to your dad or your brother at all about Fran Brown, the coach at Syracuse? He kind of became famous. They pulled an upset. Was it Clemson or somebody? And talked about how he didn't shower or something. He kind of became a sensation for a week or so, but 10 wins in 2024. Rough year last year at 3-9. So hoping he sticks around because he's a good coach and an entertaining guy. But have you talked to your family about him at all?
Yeah, man. What's so crazy? He calls my dad, or my dad called him about once a week.
Nice.
Just checking on the family, checking on Chu, man. But he's down to earth guy. And if Pop's talking to him and enjoying the conversations, man, that speaks volumes right there, man. They went up there a couple times already, and Pop said it felt home. It felt like home. It's different because it's going to be in New York, and it's going to get a little cold up there, but they said it felt like home, and everything that comes with it is going to be a blessing as well, man, with all the resources that he'll have for, when he's done playing ball. So, man, and Chu is a unique guy, man. You really got to follow him. People that haven't followed his story, man, go follow him, man, because he's not like your ordinary 17, 18-year-old. Man, that man's hungry. You feel what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see it unfold. He ran a 10-3 something in 100, and he's saying he feel like he can run a 10-2, 10-1 now. So I can't wait to see it, man. I can't wait to see it this year.
And Rahjai, the quote that I was thinking about after a win, he said, "I'm about to get washed." That stemmed from him saying earlier that he said after a loss, he refuses to shower because he does not deserve soap. Winners get washed. He said he refuses to use soap or shower following a defeat, and apparently his wife does not allow him to sleep in the bed after the team loses. That's the kind of guy that Chu's going to. But that's pretty funny, but also, I guess he takes it serious.
Yeah, he takes it serious, man. His energy is good.
Yeah.
Man, his energy is real good, man, towards, our family, the families that was around, man, that my dad heard conversations and seen. Man, that atmosphere up there is going to be good, man. And I'm glad they got you up there, man, and let him showcase what he can do. And I think they're going to let him showcase what he can do. You know what I'm saying? So I can't wait to see it, man. I really can't.
Rahjai Harris joining us, Turner Home Team Live Line. Rahjai spoke to an ECU coach in the UBE parking lot the other day and said that the coaches are getting their extended weekend here to relax, and then I believe players report Tuesday, and then the work begins Wednesday. So, man, here we are heading into August.
Yeah, man. It's here. It's here, man. It'd be quick, man. It's a quick turnaround, man. You get through camp and you think like, dang, camp is a long time, man. And then as soon as game 1 comes, and then it's game 5, and then the end of the season is creeping up. You know what I'm saying? So take advantage of this time right here, man, to just build that unity, build that team, man, that bond, because it's going to be over quick, man. And you got to stay together. That locker room is going to win championship. You got to start in there.
I've learned that talking to former players is different than talking to media members or fans, because we've been talking about this week. There was a win probability for each game put out by College Football Zone, and East Carolina, and Rahjai, you're not going to like this, it says they have a 5% chance to beat Alabama and a 47% chance to beat Memphis. But other than that, everybody on the schedule, East Carolina is above 50% chance to win. Now, that don't mean nothing. Both teams got to show up, play. They're all humans, all that. But it shows you, A, what East Carolina has, and B, it's a pretty favorable schedule where this could definitely be a special season for ECU if they take care of business on the field.
Yeah, man. They take care of business, man, each week. It can definitely be special, man. I can't wait for the Alabama game. I've seen some social media stuff going on, man. It's crazy. They be doing all that extra stuff, man, because you actually got to put the helmet on and play. You feel what I'm saying? And, a lot of social media people, man, that be typing that don't understand that you got to play the game. You feel what I'm saying? And the Pirates are going to be there to play. They're going to be ready to put their helmet on and strap up. And I can't wait to see it, and, man. Just like the Memphis, you said 46%. Exactly the same. You got to show up and just play. You feel what I'm saying? And it don't matter. That's everybody on the schedule. You feel what I'm saying? We just got to show up and play.
And Rahjai, we are a week from football being on TV. The Panthers and Cardinals play next Thursday in the Hall of Fame game. So it's just preseason, I know, but it'll be exciting to watch some football on TV.
Most definitely, man. I can't wait to see this year, man. I can't wait to watch Keith, man, and them different players out there, man. Go at it. I talked to Julius, man, Ant-Man, Siobhan, and them guys, man. I can't wait to see them go eat this year.
Yeah, man. I hate that Dwayne Harris, my guy, all-time favorite Pirate, was a Cowboy. Now you got Anthony. Is Julius Wood still with Dallas?
Yes, sir.
God.
There he is.
I hate that. I need Washington to get some of these Pirates, man.
Crazy, man. You crazy, man. As long as they in that league,
I know.
It don't matter, man. It don't even matter, my guy.
I'm happy for them, but
there you go.
You want to test my loyalty, Rahjai? Put a Dallas Cowboys star on your helmet and run the ball. And
man, you crazy.
I don't know how I would feel, man. I'm gonna be honest. I don't know how I would feel about it.
You'll love it. You'll be at the game.
You're probably right. If you're wearing that 47, no matter what jersey it is, I'll be pulling for you. And hopefully, Rahjai, will see you at the Pirate Radio football kickoff party. We got some awesome music with Trainwreck. We talked to Adrian Watts on the show yesterday. Linval will join us on the show coming up in August. We'll have Big Linval there. He's bringing some old teammates, so it's going to be a heck of a Pirate party. I know you're at least a maybe, Rahjai, right?
Yes, sir, man.
You're in?
I'm right here. I'm going.
All right.
Right now,
he's definite.
Green light for Rahjai. Right now, it's a green light. Let's do it.
Well, will you be able to do all your dance moves, or are you still not healthy enough for that yet?
And by then, I'll be dancing. You know what I'm talking about? I'll be dancing.
There we go. Full strength. Rahjai, good stuff, man. And love checking in with you each week. We'll join you next week. Hopefully, we'll have some Coach Harold comments and maybe some players to talk about when you join us next week.
Most definitely, man. It sounds like a plan, man. Much love to you, man.
Happy to have Rahjai as part of our Pirate Radio sports team. Looking forward to talking football with Rahjai this fall, along with, some Junior Smith, some Paul Troth, some Alex Harper, and many, many other former Pirates, as we will be breaking it all down and talking fall camp very, very soon. Excited about that. Let's take a break. When we return, Avery is dropping Jeremiah Melvin facts each and every day leading up to the season. What is his fact for today? What will we learn about Jeremiah Melvin? And has Jeremiah Melvin answered his DMs? We will find out when we return. Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday after this.
Hey Pirate Nation, Frank Etheridge here with First Flight Credit Union. Does this warm weather find you dreaming about weekends on the water? Make it happen with a boat loan from First Flight Credit Union. Whether you're upgrading your fishing boat, cruising with your family, or chasing sunsets, we offer competitive rates, flexible terms, and fast and local decisions, so you can spend less time waiting and more time boating. Apply today at one of our branches located in Greenville, New Bern, Havelock, Morehead City, and Cary. All local residents are membership eligible. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Go Pirates.
Whether you're joining us for lunch or dinner, Basil's is the place to be this summer. Stop by and explore Basil's new summer specialty menu, featuring fresh, bold flavors in every bite. Enjoy favorites like our fried green tomatoes, the ahi tuna salad, a delicious tuna sandwich, the crowd favorite seafood sensation, and more. Then cool off at the bar with an ice-cold beer, a glass of wine, or one of Basil's handcrafted specialty cocktails. And don't worry, your Basil's favorites and our full regular menu are available every day. Basil's, Pirates supporting pirates.
College is hectic, but where you live shouldn't be. At Pirates Cove, you get your own quiet space and private bathroom. With 2 pools, a fitness center, EV chargers, the only student property with a new soccer mini pitch field, a business room for focus, and a quick ride to campus. No dorms, no drama, just the lifestyle you're looking for. Pirates Cove isn't just where you stay, it's where you live.
If you're looking to make someone's day a little sweeter, Nothing Bundt Cakes has the perfect treat. From our bite-sized buntinis to our delicious 8 and 10-inch bundt cakes, every cake is baked fresh daily and topped with our signature cream cheese frosting. Birthdays, celebrations, office treats, or just because. There's always a reason for a bundt cake. Come see us in Greenville in the Law Promenade Shopping Center near Longhorn and let us help you share a little joy, one bundt at a time. Nothing Bundt Cakes. Make life a little sweeter every day.
Do you ever talk to yourself about where to eat today, and then you hear
Warren's hot dogs?
Then you're thinking, yeah, 2 hot dogs, chips, and a drink for $7.50 would be awesome.
Warren's hot dogs.
And maybe some homemade lemonade, perhaps a pizza or a sub, and definitely an apple or peach turnover.
Warren's hot dogs.
Don't overthink where to eat today. Go to Warren's Hot Dogs in Greenville across from Ron Ayers or in Chocowinity next to the fire station. Warren's Hot Dogs, serving the Pirate Nation since 1991. Go Pirates!
We all have seniors in our life who may need a little extra help with technology. University PC Care's Quick Helps are affordable, in-store, short appointments designed for seniors who may need a little TLC to help with setting up a new computer, help with email or passwords, or help with the latest online scam. They don't need to fear technology anymore. Call 252-558-1280 to schedule an in-store Quick Helps appointment for Greenville or New Bern. Learn more at universitypccare.com.
UBE and Pireware.com are proud to offer the Pirate Nation its largest inventory of ECU merchandise and tailgate supplies ever. UBE has the best prices in town, so that makes UBE your one-stop shop for all things ECU. UBE does daily restocks of Champion, Adidas, and Under Armour. Don't forget to bring your young Pirates to plunder the Crow's Nest, which is the only kids store dedicated to ECU. Plenty of free parking in downtown Greenville. Visit them online at Pirateware.com. Go Pirates!
And now a word from our sponsor, Bud Light. There's nothing better than the clean, crisp... What if we just got out of here and grabbed some Bud Lights?
But man, we're on air for 4 more hours.
They'll figure it out.
Sounds good to me.
Anything for the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. Stock up now. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Copyright 2026, Anheuser-Busch, Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri.
This is Carson Wissenhunt, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 2 of Pirate Radio Live. The Pirate Radio app is available now, powered by Carolina Caliber. Download the app today and have Pirate Radio at your fingertips. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Looking for a place for lunch? Basil's lunch menu features signature pizzas, pastas, sandwiches, and salads starting at $11. Eat local, drink local at Basil's, your community restaurant and pizzeria on Fire Tower Road in Greenville. Now let's take it back in for the wrap-up of Hour 2. Here's Cliff.
All right, back with you on a Thursday. We got the check man. We got Avery. Jared Watkins is interviewing Parker Gabriel as we speak from the Denver Post. We'll have that interview coming your way in hour number 3. Also, Jeff Nadu, Big 12 preview coming up as we'll look up and down the Big 12 and talk about that conference. Do you like pitchers' duels? If the answer is yes, I've got one for you. The Yankees and White Sox are heading to extra innings. 0-0 is the score. That'll be back-to-back extra innings games for those teams. Last night, the White Sox walked off the Yankees. They'll try to do it again today. It'll be New York batting in the top of the 10th on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard. Also, Cubs and Cardinals could be heading to extras. It's 2-2. They are tied in the 9th inning of that one. Day baseball earlier today, Rays beat the Rangers 3-2, and the Twins walk off the Royals 4-3. That final, Braves in action tonight on ESPN, taking on the Nationals at 7 o'clock. And is it a doubleheader? No, it is not. Just one game on ESPN tonight. Orioles baseball back on Pirate Radio coming up this weekend as they have a series with the struggling Philadelphia Phillies. The Braves lost 2 to the Mets and won game 3. Not exactly setting the world on fire, but the Phillies 2-8 in their last 10. They've lost 3 in a row. They are now 6.5 back of Atlanta in the National League East. Real quick, updating the other divisions. Milwaukee cruising in the Central, up 6 on the Cubs, 67-41. That is the second most wins in baseball behind the Dodgers, who are 68-40. And they are cruising in the NL West. The Rays lead the American League East by 3 games over the Yankees. The White Sox are a game and a half up on the Guardians, and they are the surprise team of Major League Baseball this year. The Texas Rangers, 1 game over 500, and that is good enough for first place in the AL West. The Astros and Mariners right behind Texas in the American League West. So that is what is going on in Major League Baseball. And once again, the Yankees, White Sox scoreless in the 10th inning. Somebody trying to scrape a run across. All right, we're fired up for ECU football. I'm fired. Look, a lot of unknowns about this offense. Who's going to start at quarterback? What is the split? What does the rotation look like in the backfield with a couple of returners and Ashton Gray, the newcomer? Phil Steele likes our wide receivers, has us the 3rd ranked wide receiver room in the American. And at least a little bit of that has to go to the 6'4" transfer, Jeremiah Melvin.
Do we know what his specialty is? Or is he just 6'4"? Is he a speedster? Is he a deep threat?
Here's one thing we know. Here's something we know. His name is Jeremiah Melvin.
Jeremiah Melvin.
There we go. The reason I have my eye on him, Jackson, is because he is 6'4".
Jeremiah Melvin.
That's pretty fair.
And during the spring game, caught him a jump ball.
Jeremiah Melvin.
That's impressive.
One-handed. Jeremiah Melvin.
Avery is really high on Jeremiah Melvin.
Is that so?
Yes.
Jeremiah Melvin.
Yes, he is. And every day Avery is here, he is going to give us another Jeremiah Melvin fact. So far, we have learned that he was a what star recruit?
4-star.
4-star recruit.
From Cape Fear.
From Cape Fear.
Oh, wow.
Factoid number 2, he averaged 17 and 12.
17 and 8.
Hey, the numbers are going to grow every day. He averaged 19 and 12 as a basketball player in high school. Actually, 17 and 8. So he is a stud on the basketball court as well. And Avery is ready to present us with another Jeremiah Melvin fact. Avery, what do you have today?
Yeah, I got a good one. We're going to take it out of high school. We're going to go to college.
Talking to the mic.
I am. Was I not close?
Put it right in front of your mouth.
There you go.
Oh,
yeah. Jeremiah Melvin.
His first collegiate touchdown was against Western Carolina. It was a 27-yard touchdown reception.
All right.
Okay.
You said you had a good one for us today.
That wasn't good?
I mean, it was okay. I was thinking.
I mean,
who is he playing for?
That's history. Wake Forest.
The Demon Deacons. See, Jackson needs those kinds of facts.
Yeah. I need to catch up. I haven't been here in a while. I need to catch up on everything.
Jeremiah Melvin's first receiving touchdown was against the Catamounts of Western Carolina, went for 27 yards. All right.
Yep.
Do we know what route?
I'm thinking he only has one route, and that's go.
Fade.
Go up and get it.
He has every route.
He is Jeremiah Melvin.
Yeah.
Jeremiah Melvin. I heard some today on Mostly Sports. One of the guys on the couch, Panthers fan, said somebody asked how the Panthers were going to be, and he said, "We're going to have a sneaky top 10 receiving core." And the other guys laughed and like, "So you are going to suck." That's just kind of a weird thing to say. Like, if you're a sneaky top 10, you're not top 10.
Right. Yeah.
You're like top 18.
He could have worded that so much better.
Yeah.
But his point was, and
I would say we have an underrated receiving room.
So is everybody just tall?
I will say this.
Do you have a slot guy?
They have.
Yeah.
They have one of my favorite "He's Down There Somewhere" receivers in Tet McMillan.
We have John Mechie.
Tet, Leggett, and Coker. How tall is Coker? Is he above 6?
Yeah,
I think so.
Jackson, don't do the thing where you don't know and pretend you know.
He's around 6'2".
Do you know, Jackson, or do you not know?
I didn't say that.
That was me.
You said I think so.
That was
Avery
me that said that. I didn't say that.
You said something.
I said maybe. I don't know. That's not my team.
All right. Okay. Well, don't answer.
That's not my team. I didn't answer.
He's listed as 6'3".
I didn't answer. Okay.
Yeah.
And that was his point. He said the Panthers are going to lead the league in throw it up, and he's down there somewhere. Which Jackson said that's
he's down there somewhere.
Ted McMillan. That could be Coker.
That could be
Jeremiah Melvin for ECU.
Oh, I'd love that.
Are you ready to give up on Leggett?
No, because I've actually heard that he's had the best camp so far out of pretty much any Panther.
I was going to say love. I'm going to say liked. I liked Mechie at Alabama.
Yeah.
I don't know what he's done since then.
Good slot guy. He could be a good slot guy.
Is Jimmy Horn Jr. still with the team?
Yeah.
Or was he?
He's still with him.
They got Jimmy Horn Jr. and they have.
We had Chris Brazzell, but
the other Horn.
Yeah. Have you seen? He's got a season-ending injury.
That sucks. 2 Panthers already down for the year.
Because originally, like yesterday, the report was he was going to miss 8 weeks, and then today they say he's going to miss the whole season. So that sucks.
It is a little weird that they're the only team, I feel like, that's been experiencing this stuff.
Yeah, I don't know what we do at
named
practice.
Players.
Well, I'd say for one, they started earlier because they played in the Hall of Fame game.
That is true.
I mean, so there's one reason. But Mechie had 24 catches in 24, 33, and 25. So if you get something out of the slot from him, you'll be all right. But yeah, Panthers going with the short quarterback, tall receiver route.
Yeah.
Jamie says, when will Jeremiah Melvin be on the show?
Jeremiah Melvin.
What is he listed as year-wise?
He's a redshirt sophomore, I think.
Okay.
Ooh, youngster.
Jamie, I would guess probably never. Not because we don't want him, but
we want him.
He's elite. He's elite. He's
Jeremiah Melvin.
Hey, if you saw the DM Avery sent to Jeremiah Melvin, you would know how much we want him.
Yep. I tried to get him.
It was the longest love letter I've ever seen written in my life, and I appreciate it. You went all out.
He didn't. He didn't look at it.
Oh, well, he may be busy.
Not yet.
He may be busy.
And do we want him to look at it? I don't know if we even want him to.
Only if he's going to respond. Is that what you're saying?
I'm saying I want him to be locked in on football and not worried about telling you his first pet's name.
I mean, this is kind of about football, though.
Yeah. But also to that point, Avery, I'd almost rather him not look at it, because I think if he does, you'll see that he did and then not respond, and that would be even more heartbreaking.
Yeah.
You don't even think he'll respond?
Well, it's not
I think he'll give him like a little thumbs up.
Jackson, have you seen?
No, you can't give this just a thumbs up.
It's longer than like Exodus in the Bible. There's
What?
no.
I have to see this now.
There's zero spacing, no paragraphs. It's just a wall of text.
I mean, you're gonna see it, and like everything that's in it makes sense. Though.
Oh gosh, it's like Moses' tablet, the commandments.
But Avery, he's like, "What was your last line? Let's link up and talk some facts."
That's not what it was. I don't remember what it was. That's not what it was.
One day, I hope Avery will let us release the files, and I want to read that. I want to read the whole thing.
We're gonna release the
Jeremiah Melvin
files.
Yes. Yeah. All right, good stuff. Good fact, Avery. When are you back again? Next week. We'll get some cook up some good ones this weekend.
All right, the best is yet to come.
I'm just wondering how you're going to have to do some research. You're going to have to call his high school coach.
So I think we should petition for him to go to media day and only talk to Jeremiah Melvin.
Do you know anybody on the team?
Like,
I guess not. You haven't been to ECU yet.
Like personally?
Yeah. Like we need to talk to his teammates, a coach maybe. Maybe I could help you out and like DM a coach or two and be like, hey.
Ryan Rosenborough's a local, and I know his mom, so I might be able to
ask his mom to ask Ryan
to ask Jeremiah Melvin.
Jeremiah Melvin fact.
Now we're in.
Avery's fired up. I am too.
Jeremiah Melvin.
When we return, Jeff Nadu will talk some Big 12. Break down the Big 12 conference. Back with you after this. Shut up, Matt. Matt, delete that from the chat.
Save the date for the biggest party of the football season. Join Pirate Radio on Thursday, September 10th for the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, powered by Bud Light. It's a night of great music, great friends, and pirate pride as the party returns to the Hilton Greenville and Greenville Boulevard. This year's special guest is ECU legend and Super Bowl champion Linval Joseph.
Ball's out, picked up by the Vikings. Joseph, can he win this long foot race? Linval Joseph, no flags, touchdown Minnesota.
Come welcome Linval back to Greenville, then dance the night away with live music from Trainwreck. Stay tuned to Pirate Radio for your chance to score free tickets to the party of the year, the Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, powered by Bud Light, Thursday, September 10th.
He just put Sayamalo on his back. What a play by Linval Joseph.
Party like a pirate with Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Close your eyes and picture this. Sizzling fajitas hitting the table, fresh seafood bursting with flavor, and a handcrafted margarita waiting in your hand. That's the experience waiting for you at La Tavara Mexican Kitchen and Seafood on 10th Street in Greenville. From brunch with friends to a quick lunch break, La Tavara brings the taste of the coast and the heart of Mexico together in every bite. So when you're hungry for something fresh and unforgettable, make it La Tavara Mexican Kitchen and Seafood, 10th Street in Greenville, or online at latavara.restaurant.com.
The Buccaneer Music Hall is your beacon of music in the land of the Pirates in the NC. Open at noon 7 days a week with live music. Come enjoy sports trivia with me, Clip Rock, every Monday. Tuesday and Wednesday, it's live local acoustic night, along with line dancing from 7 to 9 on Wednesday. Thursday, there's a brand new lineup with Singo starting at 8, followed by karaoke with DJ Dog. Ladies and free both Friday and Saturday nights with the best local bands in the area. Finish the weekend with free games and DJ Kids Scene.
Y'all come get bucked up.
East Coast Grading and Utilities is your source for clearing, hauling dirt, and concrete work. East Coast Grading and Utilities handles all sewer and water issues as well.
I'm David Vaughn. Whether putting in a new subdivision or helping you with any and all of your drainage problems, I can get the job done. Call me at 531-7494.
No job is too big or too small. East Coast Grading and Utilities. Friends helping friends. 531-7494 for East Coast Grading and Utilities.
Planning a special event, whether it's a baby shower, bridal luncheon, birthday party, or even a tailgate at Clark LeClaire Stadium, Chicken Salad Chick has you covered. Their fan favorite mini croissant platters is just one of many options to choose from, perfect for any occasion. With a variety of chicken salad flavors, there's something for everyone to enjoy. Let us do the work while you enjoy the event. Delicious, fresh, and served with a smile. Chicken Salad Chick Catering. Make every event memorable. Visit chickensaladchick.com to place your catering order. Just remember, you pick it up and we'll have it ready to go. Chicken Salad Chick, where every event is a little bit tastier.
Riley's Army is hosting its biggest fundraising event of the year, the Hearts of Gold Gala, Saturday, September 19th from 6 to 10 p.m. at Rock Spring Center. Enjoy an elegant evening supporting local pediatric cancer children and families, featuring live music by Holden Dixon, dinner, a cash bar, entertainment by DJ Dog, a silent auction, guest speakers, and more. Tickets and tables are available now, but they may sell out fast. Visit Riley'sArmy.com to purchase yours today. Sponsorship opportunities are still available. Join Riley's Army and help bring hope to local families.
This is Pirate Radio, WGHB Farmville, W224EI Greenville, WDLX Washington, and W281CH Washington. You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Brown & Wood is your home of the best selection of GMC, Cadillac, Buick, and Mazda in eastern North Carolina since 1937. Shop their entire inventory online at brownandwoodauto.com or visit them on Greenville Boulevard. Brown & Wood, Greenville's #1 dealership and the home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. Now, let's take it back in for the start of this final hour. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live. Matt deleted his message from chat. Now, Matt, you don't have to listen to me. It's a free country. If you want to ask, did Avery DM him on Grindr, you can. I'm not going to read it, and I'm not going to promote that kind of stuff. But it is a free country. You can type it if you want to.
I didn't. It was Instagram.
It was Instagram, okay. And but I appreciate you deleting it, and you're a good man. You're a good fellow, Matt. Avery, are you okay with Matt?
No. I'm just kidding.
We need a good beef.
I'm just kidding.
Guys have had beefs with Jackson before. We've had some guys chirp at Jackson. We need Avery to have a beef.
I'm sure he'll be back football season. So there you go. Matt can be yours, and I'll have Joel.
I'd rather be like a fan favorite.
All right.
Okay,
I think right now the people like you enough.
Me and Matt, we're good.
Matt Redman is your boy, huh? Okay.
Yeah, it's my boy. Him and Jeremiah Melvin.
Jeremiah Melvin.
Jeremiah Melvin.
That's the crew right there.
Jeremiah Melvin. The big three.
All right. Avery is random as hell.
It's not random.
You're a random. You don't say anything. You have a very sneaky sense of humor. Sometimes you surprise me.
I only talk about stuff that I care or know about.
Like
Jeremiah Melvin.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
What would you say you care about football?
Absolutely.
You care about Jeremiah Melvin?
I care about just sports in general.
You care about sports? Do you care about politics?
Not at all.
Do you care about science?
No.
We're just going down school subjects now.
Jamie said Avery is on fire today.
Thank you.
He's on a heater. All right, but let's end on a high note.
Okay.
Yeah.
All right, cut your mic off. We now go out to the Turner Home Team Live line and talk to Jeff Nadu. It's time to talk some Big 12 football here on Pirate Radio Live as we continue to preview the conferences. Nadu, how you doing today, man?
I'm great. How are you, Clark?
Hey, doing good, and looking forward to talking about the Big 12, one of my favorite conferences just because of the eclectic mix of teams, kind of the grab bag of who could win this thing. And last year, we thought it would be muddled, and in a way it was, but Texas Tech was better than the rest and had a fantastic year. BYU with them for a lot of that year, but it was the Red Raiders conference last year. First of all, Jeff, is it Texas Tech back at the top, and if not, who challenges the Red Raiders this season?
Well, yeah, I mean, I think, when you look at odds, I mean, the overwhelming favorite is Texas Tech. I mean, they're essentially, a betting favorite, literally. I mean, you have to lay a minus price to bet them to win the Big 12, which I think is a big overreaction. Look, I think they're really going to, they'll be a solid football team. They'll be a 10-win team, but are they significantly better than BYU or the rest of the field? Look, with Brennan Sorsby, yeah, I would have said that price would be correct. But, and they also, you look at their backup, Will Hammonds, he's coming off an ACL injury. So, yeah, no, I think they're obviously, I would be the proverbial favorite, but I'm looking deeper here in this conference.
How deep do you go before you get to Bear Bachmeier and BYU? We saw them in person at Dowdy-Ficklin Stadium last year, and they are physical. They will pound you both offensively and defensively. I don't know if Bear can throw the ball good enough to get them to the promised land, but what's your take on BYU? Good year last year. Can they repeat that this year?
Yeah, and I will just say one other thing about Texas Tech. Look, obviously you lose the guy that you thought would be your quarterback that's been a very good quarterback in college football, but you also look at what they lost on defense. I mean, you lose David Bailey, you lose Romello Height, you lose Lee Hunter, you lose Cole Wisniewski, you lose so much talent on the defensive end. They were a great defense last year, but you're replacing all that talent's tough. BYU's interesting, as you said. I mean, it's an offense that I think under Buckmeyer in his second season, you'd have to think he'll make a step forward. I mean, all in all, though, he was a very good quarterback. 65% completion, 3,000 yards. Obviously, you'd like to see more touchdowns, and I think he'll be better in the second season. They do get their best running back. My thing on them is they were so good defensively last year. You obviously know that. And we talked about how Michigan now has Jay Hill, their defensive coordinator. They only give up 19 points a game last year. Can that special teams coordinator who was converted, can he be kind of the next heir apparent? But coming back, they have a nice group coming back. I think they have 7 or 8 kids back from that team. I personally, if I'm looking at both teams, I'm leaning more towards BYU because I know they have a strong quarterback, no quarterback off injury. LJ Martin, their running back, is one of the best backs in the country, and I like their defense. You also look at their schedule. It's not as difficult, right? You don't have to go and play Texas Tech. You don't have to play certain teams on this schedule. So, yeah, I like BYU. They're who I would go with, and then I'm looking more as like a dark horse, a team or two there.
How about Utah, Jeff, with Kyle Whittingham at Michigan now? They won 11 games last year. Their only losses were to BYU and Texas Tech, the team we've talked about. I see they got BYU on the schedule this year, no Texas Tech. But how about year one with the new coach there in Utah?
Yeah, I think they're kind of like the next group, right? I mean, I would say I'd probably put them third, I would say. I mean, I think you can make a case for like a K-State, but with Dan Pierre back, with, obviously a decent culture there still, they still have a pretty good defense. You mentioned, they don't have to play Texas Tech. I can't get involved just because they're so, a snake bitten a lot of the time at quarterback, and that was one of the problems Whittingham had. You could never get Cam Rising healthy. There was always issues there. I think there'll be obviously a factor. They did win 11 games last year, given a new quarterback and everything. They're kind of the next team. I would look elsewhere. I like Houston a little bit more personally, but the cool thing about this conference is, mostly every team has a legit quarterback or some sort of transfer quarterback coming in. So there's a lot of quality is from the quarterback position here.
Looks like there's a group, Jeff, with like Arizona, TCU, UCF, K-State, Arizona State, Cincinnati. I don't know. What's the separator? Do you like any of these teams more than the others?
No, I'm going deeper. I'm going to go to like an Oklahoma State.
Wow.
A 27-1, right? So this is a group that won one game last year. It was a rough final season for Mike Gundy there, but you kind of look at what they did. They go out and bring in Eric Morris, who I thought did some terrific things at North Texas. They were obviously one of the better G5 teams. Drew Mestermaker led the nation in passing. We're back to the years clip of Mason Rudolph, Brandon Whedon, some of those really good offensive teams. This group has the ability to be one of the best offenses in the country. They bring back the top running back from North Texas. Wyatt Young is a difference maker on the outside. They bring in receivers from Illinois, from Wake Forest. The offensive line looks very solid. The question is, are they going to be the same type of defense as those Oklahoma State teams were, where they may have had one or two good players, but they mostly got shredded defensively? Because there are some good defenses in this conference. 27-1 is pretty high. If I had to look elsewhere at some of the other teams, I'm going Arizona. You look at where they were last year, kind of did miss out on that 10-win margin, but the schedule is, difficult. They've got to go to K-State. They've got to go to Texas Tech. They've got some tough out-of-conference teams. Got to go to BYU. But Fafita is one of the best quarterbacks in this conference. He may be the best quarterback in this conference now that Sam Levitt's gone, and now that certain other people are out of the way. Throw in on defense, they have improved significantly over the last couple of years. They have one of the best defense coordinators in the country.
Jeff, always cool to see a coach, go back to where he previously coached, and it's a good story, and that's Rich Rodriguez back at West Virginia. Did not equate to a lot of wins. They did get their win over Pitt, so that made the people happy for a season, but they want more wins this year. 4-8 last year. Is Rich Rod kind of aged out of this thing, or do you think he can bring some winning back to West Virginia?
Well, their issue last year was quarterback play. I mean, it just was terrible at times. They had some occasional games where the run game worked for them, but I don't know if that's been fixed. I mean, they bring in Michael Hawkins, who was at Oklahoma, kind of battled for gameplay there. They still have Scotty Fox on the roster. I don't know if that's been fixed. Offensively, they should be better. I mean, you can't be much worse. I like the offensive line. I like the run game. They're going to be one of these teams that tries to win a lot of 17-13 type of games. If the offense can be just markedly better, I would figure getting to a bowl game is going to be good. That's going to be kind of, I think, a goal for this group. They do have to go play Virginia, though, out of conference, away. They have to go to Texas Tech. They've got to go to Utah. They can concede. In that realm, I would look towards a Colorado maybe, just with the thought of, with the offense, there's a lot of playmakers on this team. Okay, they have Deion Sanders. They brought in Brennan Marion, who is kind of the architect of this go-go offense that we saw at UNLV and other places.
Oh, yeah.
They've got a quarterback that was a former five-star guy in Julian Lewis. And they brought in one of, I think, the most underrated receivers in the country, in Danny Scudero, who at San Jose State, led the country in receiving yards. So there's a lot of offensive talent here. Throwing on defense, they're always able to go out and get a lot of transfers. My problem with their transfers this year is a lot of the upfront guys are FCS players. Does that transfer to bigger conference? But, schedule-wise, they get Texas Tech at home, they get Utah at home, they get Houston at home, they get K-State at home. A lot of their tough games are at home. It wouldn't surprise me to see them win 6 or 7 games and be a really tough underdog. My concern, though, with them is on defense, particularly the defensive line and the offensive line. Are they good enough in the trenches? If they're not, it could be like that year with Travis Hunter where and Shedeur Sanders where he was just getting sacked a ton. And Clip, if you don't win in the trenches, you don't win.
Jeff, as we break down the American, a team that we don't talk about because they're not on ECU's schedule is North Texas, and a team we don't talk about with a chance to win the American is North Texas. And it's crazy because they won 12 games last year, but you mentioned their coach is in a new spot. Neil Brown comes in, sounds like a depleted roster. We're talking about a 12-win team here, kind of similar to Iowa State, where they win 8 games last year. Their coach, Matt Campbell, goes to Penn State. You think every year, okay, Iowa State's good for 6, 7, potentially 8 wins, but Phil Steele's got them last in the Big 12. Is this a depleted roster, Jeff? Why such a big drop off with the Cyclones, other than the obvious with Matt Campbell leaving?
Yeah, so the problem with them is they, even with Matt Campbell, never really won anything, and they're always just like a proverbial 9-win team. I mean, the state of Iowa is a proverbially mediocre state, just if we're being honest. In football, basketball, they never actually really win much. Clip, they had 50 players enter the transfer portal,
Sheesh.
16 starters, just not one returning starter from last year on either side of the football, not even at the kicker position. It's just going to be really difficult. And look, Campbell, if you want to give him credit, I mean, he did do a lot of good things there. They bring in Jimmy Rogers, who, for the last couple of years was at North Dakota State, who's obviously an FCS power, but will that translate going forward? No, I have them dead last as well. You look at the schedule. I mean, they're going to be lucky to win 2 games, maybe, I would think. I think getting close to 4 or 5 wins would be a win for this group. You got to feel bad for that fan base because they never actually won anything, really.
We are less than a month away from North Carolina and TCU in Dublin, and the Horned Frogs, I think they got down 7-0 early against Carolina last year, and then put 48 on them and blew them out in Chapel Hill. And we had the Mike Lombardi news this week with North Carolina. Everything's going wrong there. TCU is a favorite in that game, obviously. How about TCU in that one, Jeff, and Sonny Dykes' team for the year? How much do you like the Horned Frogs this year?
Yeah, they're another just 8 or 9 win team, right? And it's going to be a little bit harder this year because you go from Josh Hoover, who, is on the defending national champions, to a quarterback who last year was at Harvard. And look, they're very smart. They're generally a good program too, but that's a big step down. He's obviously, they have to replace their top receiver, Eric McAllister. It's going to be a tough uphill swing. And we know defensively they generally have trouble. They also lost Bud Clark, their top safety. It's going to be a tough ask. Throw in, you got to go to Dublin. That game's always weird. I actually did play a couple of games already for week 0. This is not one of them. Just always a very difficult. In fact, I didn't play this game or that NC State game because that game's in Brazil. So you have college players. It's just difficult. A lot of weird things happen. I did play other games in week 0, but yeah, TCU I have down here. I don't know that I can elicit them being a 7-point favorite. I would lean Carolina in that game.
Real good. NC State, Virginia has moved back to the States. They called it logistics, Jeff, and that means nobody was going to buying tickets to the game in Brazil.
Yeah, that makes sense.
So they will play in Charlottesville. Yeah. I'm looking, Jeff, at marquee, big time non-conference matchups for these teams, and Baylor, Auburn is week 1. Kansas, Missouri is a rivalry game if you want to count that. Iowa State. Oklahoma State does play Oregon. But there is kind of a severe lack. You see the, Michigan, Texas, or Ohio State and an SEC team, something like that, Oklahoma, whatever. Not a lot of those with the Big 12. And I don't know how you look at that. Is that smart scheduling or would you like to see more marquee games? It almost feels more like the Big 12. If we wanted to rename, these things, maybe there's a power 2 and the Big 12 is in the medium 2 with the ACC. even with their Monster Energy contract, Jeff, schools are getting $1.2 million each, roughly a year, to put Monster on their field and their jersey. And Ohio State is getting $17 annually alone for the deal they made. And it shows you the great divide in these conferences.
Yeah, and it also shows, I think they have a lack of like really good players in this conference as well. I mean, obviously there's a lot of solid quarterbacks, and look, Sorsby would have been your guy, but he's obviously not around. I mean, you look at the highest, the highest odds to win the Heisman in this conference is 45-1, and it's on a guy who is coming off an ACL injury, right? Will Hammond, and then Buckmeyer and some others kind of rounded out, Drew Mestermaker. But yeah, it is. They do have a lack of not scheduling tough. They've always kind of been that way. I love the conference, though, personally. I've always enjoyed betting it. I've always had a good roll with it. But, yeah, they do have a lack of games. I'll tell you a game, though, that is a barometer game for me with a team. And if there's a deep team I like in this conference, I'm seriously say win 7-8 games, really be a tough out, it's UCF, a team that used to be in the American. They have struggled with the quarterback position. I don't know if they will anymore. They bring in Alonzo Barnett, who was at James Madison, a team who went to the college football playoff last year. They have a lot of talent on the offensive side. I mean, there's a lot of talent at receiver, a lot of talent up front, a lot of talent in the running back group. Secondary strong. They have a game against Pitt in Pitt, September 12th. Going to be a big barometer game for them. I'm not saying they're going to get back to like the Big 12 final like they did under George O'Leary, but I think this Scott Frost team is starting to get there, and the quarterback questions were a problem. I think they've steadied it out here, and I think this team's going to be a tough out.
And they do. Love breaking down the conferences with you, man. And this time next week, I'll be asking my annual question. Will you be betting on the Hall of Fame game? It'll be the Carolina Panthers and the Arizona Cardinals next Thursday. So we've just about made it to football season, man.
Well, and I'll probably give you the same answer. I mean, the problem there is like the Cardinals are one of the worst teams in the NFL, and their goal, I think, is clearly showing us that they want to lose as many games as possible. So it'll be nice to see football, but I generally don't bet the Hall of Fame game and likely won't a week at a time.
We'll see if maybe Carson Beck gets some run for him next week or something. Jeff, thanks for joining us, man. We'll talk to you next week.
Sounds good. Appreciate it, Clip.
Jeff Nadu joining us, talking Big 12 football. We have now previewed the Big 12, the American, the Malachi Tony's talking. Why is he still talking?
I think he's schizophrenic. The
Big 10, the Big 12, the American, and the Atlantic Coast Conference. I'm guessing SEC next week, but it's up to Jeff Nadu what he wants to discuss.
Y'all talk Pac-12 yet?
We have not, Jarrett. You excited about some Pac-12 football?
A little Pac-12 after dark, man.
You a Pac-12 guy or a Mountain West guy?
Pac-12. Cool.
I guess I'm going to have to roll with Fresno and go with Pac-12.
Mm-hmm.
Let's take a break. When we return, hot off the presses, Jared Watkins just talked to Parker Gabriel of the Denver Post. What did you guys talk about?
Oh, we talked about a potential Jaquan McMillan extension and when that could get done, potentially into training camp, maybe more towards the bye week in mid-November. Bo Nix's health going into the season, broke a little bit of his ankle in the divisional round. And, hey, where do the Broncos stand in this current AFC West? You'll have to find out when you tune in to myself and Parker Gabriel talking in a minute.
All right, we will take a time out, come back, have more for you. Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday after this.
Hello, Pirate fans. Jeff Stein coming at you from Brown & Wood Buick GMC, and truck month continues. We've got Sierra 1500, 0% for 5 years. You heard me right, 0%. Sierra 2500 HGs 4.9 plus $2,000 in purchase allowance. Canyon Elevation, 3.9 for 5 years plus $3,000 purchase allowance. Only at Brown & Wood Buick GMC, home of the lifetime powertrain warranty. We've got 4 brands, 3 generations, 2 rooftops, and 1 goal to make sure you leave a happy customer.
Dank Burrito on Red Banks Road is rolling the good, combining bold global flavors with chef-driven techniques to create flavor bombs you won't find anywhere else. From their classic jerk chicken to their legendary pork belly, they're serving up fresh tacos, bowls, and burritos that defy the ordinary. Order ahead at order.dankburrito.com or download the Dank Burrito app. Join Dank Burrito Rewards today to start stacking points and earning free food with every bite. Check them out at 108 Red Banks or drop into their flagship Dank Burrito in Morehead City while you're cruising the Crystal Coast. Dank Burrito, stay hungry, stay dank.
Doug Henry of Greenville is looking for your trade-in and your business. Doug Henry of Greenville is right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial, and always right on the price and looking to beat every offer out there. Just bring it in and you won't be disappointed. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily, and you can always check them out online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Doug Henry, right on the corner and right on the price.
The days are hot, but the deals are hotter at Russell's in downtown Washington. Rhonda has all summer merchandise 40 to 75% off. Refresh your wardrobe with great savings from casual comfort to the perfect outfit for weddings, vacation, and everything in between. Whether you're dressing to impress or looking to stay cool, Russell's has all the brands, styles, and customer service you deserve. But don't wait. Shop while selection is good and prices are even better at Russell's in downtown Washington, where it's all about you, our pirate friends and customers.
Hey Pirate Nation, Bryce Williams here, former ECU tight end and proud customer of Stroud's Marine. Boating season is finally here and there's no better place to get your boat ready for the water. From tune-ups to parts and accessories, the team at Stroud's Marine has you covered with expert service and hometown friendly care. So whether you're casting a line or cruising the coast, stop by Stroud's Marine today and let's get you boating right. Follow Stroud's Marine on Facebook and Instagram or visit stroudsmarine.com to learn more. See you on the water. Go Pirates!
At Children's Health Services, we understand the importance of your child's well-being. This is Dr. Chris Osmick, and our mission is to provide comprehensive, patient-centered health care through every stage of child development, starting the day they are born in the hospital. We are not just here to treat illnesses. We are here to partner with you on your child's health journey. Schedule your appointment today to build a brighter, healthier world for your children.
Hey everybody, this is Parker Bird. Visit our friends at Children's Health Services on Arlington Boulevard on 10th Street and at childrenshealthservices.org. Go Pirates!
This is Caleb Reynolds, lead minister at Eastern Pines Church, and I'd love to invite you to join us this Sunday at 9 and 10:30 at 3380 Portertown Road in Greenville. At Eastern Pines Church, you'll find real people, uplifting worship, and a place where your family can grow in your faith. Come see what God is doing right here in Greenville. We'd love to welcome you home at Eastern Pines Church. Visit easternpineschurch.com for more information.
Church services brought to you by S&K Trapping, East Coast Grading, Gregory Pool, Driven Details, East Coast Access, Cardinal Lock and Key, and rentafishtank.com.
Is your car making strange noises or that check engine light still won't go away? At Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service in Greenville, we take the stress out of car care, from quick oil changes to full service repairs and diesel truck service too. Our certified technicians deliver high quality work without the high dealership prices. No guesswork, no pressure. Just honest, dependable service to get you back on the road with confidence. Don't let a small issue turn into a costly repair. Stop by today or schedule your service now. Bell's Fork Truck and Auto Service, keeping Greenville moving.
This is ECU Hall of Famer Junior Smith, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. Country Mart is your premier locally owned and operated country store serving the best cheese, biscuits, and country food around. They have 3 locations to serve you on Highway 11 in Bethel, Highway 903 in Stokes, and their newest location, Highway 11, across from Aiden Grifton High School. Country Mart, fueling you up with great food and your engines with great gasoline. Now let's take it back in. Here's Cliff.
All right, it happened late last night. It happened again today. The White Sox walk off the Yankees in extra innings. They win today 2-1 over New York. Split the 4-game series.
They stink, man.
They being the New York Yankees?
Yeah.
Yankees lose. Cubbies winners today in extra innings as well, 4-2 over the Cardinals. It was Twins 4, Royals 3, Rays beat the Rangers 3-2 on the Buccaneer Music Hall scoreboard presented by The Buck. All right, J-Bone, you want to set up your interview here?
Yeah, training camp started 2 days ago for most of the teams, including the Broncos. They got new facilities, man. I saw on Twitter just a picture of the cafeteria, and you'll get a full look of the outside of the building. It looks fantastic. New facilities up there for the Broncos. But yeah, talked to Parker Gabriel about Jaquan McMillan going into his final year of his contract, due for an extension. We talked about that and much more. A couple of technical difficulties at the end, but we got through the whole thing. Here is my chat with Parker Gabriel. All right, joining us today on Pirate Radio live from the Denver Post covering the Broncos, it's Parker Gabriel. Parker, thanks for joining us, man.
Yeah, you bet. I'm happy to do it.
Yeah, and before we started, you were showing me the facilities, and I didn't know that they had new facilities, but I've seen pictures, and they look absolutely amazing. So when did this start, and how much did they spend on that?
Yeah, it's a $175 million complex, and they started right after training camp in 2024. So they built this whole thing in less than 2 years. So probably a little bit hard to tell, but basically where this building is, it used to be a grass berm that fans would watch training camp from, and the old facility is just on the other side of the practice fields. So what they did was they basically switched it over. So now the facility is on the west side of the practice fields, and actually, once training camp's over, they'll tear down the new building, which is still standing currently, and then they're going to rebuild a grass berm on the other side. So yeah, it's there's photos of some of it on social media. We haven't seen a lot of it so far, but it's a football palace.
Yeah, looks like it. I wanted to have you on today to talk about Jaquan McMillan going into a contract year. I've read an article, and I believe The Athletic, about how that could be a big storyline going into the season. But first, training camp started Tuesday. What has kind of stood out to you so far in these first couple days?
Yeah, I think it sort of fits with J-Mac and just with basically the defense and the entire roster. It just, there's no pad so far, and so you see a splash play here or there, but really the thing that I just jumps off the page is it just feels like guys are comfortable, right? Not that they're not competing or that guys need to win spots or whatever, but just they have so much roster retention that it just feels like a team that knows what it's doing. There's not a lot of downtime. There's not a lot of, stopping and going through stuff again or whatever. Like these guys, a lot of them have been in the same system now for 3 or 4 years under, Sean Payton going into year 4 here, obviously, and Vance Joseph, the defensive coordinator too. And so you got a lot of guys that are like J-Mac, just in the sense that they've been playing in this system or these systems for a long time, and they're sort of at the PhD level now. Like there's of course new players and all that, but by and large, the main group has been together here for a long time.
Yeah, I believe the last time we talked, it was kind of like talking about the crowded cornerback room and how Jaquan McMillan really fits into the future of this defense, and he's been kind of a big part of it. And Sean Payton said that this is something they really want to get done. So what's kind of the timetable on a contract extension for J-Mac?
Yeah, I mean, there's a couple of points on the calendar where the Broncos have tended to get these things done. One of them is basically now, like in the next 4 weeks. And like, I don't know this. This is speculation, but last year they had a long list of guys they needed to get done. So it was sort of a question of like, can they get Cortland Sutton, Nick Bonito, and Zach Allen all done during training camp? And they did, but it went right up to, the first week of the regular season, I think, finally, when they got Bonito done. The same's not exactly true this year. Like there's guys that are going into contract years. Brandon Jones, a good safety. Riley Moss, obviously corner. It feels like there's a chance it gets done in training camp here. That's just sort of a gut feeling. It also is just based on the way the Broncos have operated in the past. And then if not, the next most likely scenario is they do tend to get, something done or a couple things done usually around the bye week, which this year is in mid-November. So, J-Mac's an important part of the puzzle here. And it certainly seems as though, he's going to end up with a contract extension. It's never sure until it's done, but I think we're sort of on watch for that over the course of training camp here the next month. And then, if not, then the pressure kind of ramps up to get it done around the bye week.
Yeah, I love Jaquan McMillan, although he does play for the Broncos, and I'm a Raider fan. But I just love how he gets better every year. What kind of leap do you expect from him this year?
Well, yeah, I think you just, like you sort of hit it. It's going to be hard. I mean, he's turned himself into one of the best nickels in football, but it's just about consistency, really. I think that's it. Like that, honestly, like there were a few points last year where I think, Jaquan would tell you probably wasn't his best football, where, it's just kind of random stuff. Like, fall down on a route. He had a couple of chances to get the ball out or take it away where he didn't. And he just became so used to, over the 23 and 24 seasons, of him, making every big play that showed up in front of him, or just kind of coming out of nowhere and making splash plays, that it sort of felt like that dried up for, portions of last season. But all along, you can appreciate the overall consistency with which, he and the defense both played. And then, of course, in the biggest moments down the stretch of the season, and certainly in that playoff game against Buffalo, I mean, he made one of the sort of defining plays in Broncos playoff history. So that's a strong finish to the season. And Sean Payton brought that up right away this summer when I asked him, about McMillan, and he talked about him as someone they want around for the long term.
Parker Gabriel joining us. Bo Nix missed the AFC Championship game. I was watching that divisional round game at lunch. They had it on NFL Network. And how is he going into the season? I mean, I've seen bad broken ankles, and I don't think that one was the worst case scenario, but it did keep him out. How is he health-wise going into the season?
Yeah, I mean, it's just 2 days on the field, and they're not in pads yet or anything. But he's done everything you'd expect him to do so far in these 2 days, and he's taken team reps and all of that. And that's about as full go as you can be at this point. He's as full go as anybody else out there, and taking starter reps and all of that. He was limited when we saw him in June. That really was the only question. Was the bone break was a pretty simple one, and he was up and running pretty much literally within a few weeks after the initial surgery. But then as he was recovering, he just felt discomfort from bone spurs in that ankle. And so that's why they went back in April and cleaned those up and did some other stuff. So that was why he didn't do much during the offseason program, OTAs and minicamp. But now it's training camp, and he's been out there and he looks healthy. And, look, it's 2 days without pads, but he's been pretty sharp so far. So there's obviously high expectations for him.
Broncos didn't have a first round or a second round pick in this year's draft. What did you like about the draft class? You guys got Justin Jolly. I've seen him play down the road in Raleigh at NC State. What did you like about this draft class?
Well, they've kind of played to the strengths, right? I mean, they took Tyler Onyedem in the third round. He's a defensive lineman. It's never the sexiest thing when your first pick is a defensive tackle in the third round, but he's a good player, and they really like how he fits. And I think he's got a chance, to play early. We'll see, obviously, what it looks like with pads on over the next few weeks. But even though they didn't address kind of the positions that everyone was clamoring about pre-draft until day 3, I thought they did, getting Jonah Coleman, the running back out of Washington, in the 4th round. And then, like you said, Joe Lee, and they took another one later, Dallin Bentley, a safety out of Illinois named Miles Scott. And then Red Murdoch, who, Red Murdoch was a linebacker out of Buffalo who forced 17 fumbles in his college career. I mean, Buffalo's not Alabama, obviously, but you don't just accidentally force 17 fumbles. And he had huge production, big tackle numbers, and all of that. So interesting guy at a position where there's some snaps to be had behind the 2 starters. And overall, I just thought Coleman's the guy that I think early impact. He looks like a third down back, already. I think if training camp goes the way the Broncos hope it does, that he's kind of like your third down and 2-minute guy, along with obviously J.K. Dobbins at the top of the room, and then R.J. Harvey as a sort of pass catching first guy.
Yeah, early on, into this training camp, like you said, it's only been 2 days. Kind of tough to look ahead to the finished product, but the Chiefs seem to be on kind of a backslide. The Raiders are rebuilding. It really just seems like Broncos, Chargers fighting for that first place spot in the division. How do you think the Broncos fare throughout this season?
Yeah, I bet Patrick Mahomes will have something to say about that before the fall's out too, But it's going to be interesting. Like I think it's a competitive division. Like if you look at some of the win totals and betting stuff like that, I mean, you'll find Broncos with the second best odds, third best odds, a team that won the division by 3 games last year. So I like what the Chargers have done this offseason. They lost a really, really good coordinator in Jesse Minter, obviously, to a head coaching job. But then they get Mike McDaniel on the offensive side, which I just think that's going to be pretty fascinating. Like you get 2 all-pro tackles back, and then you add Mike McDaniel to sort of help Justin Herbert there and put that system in place. They've got good running backs. They've got a big offensive line. Like it seems like a good fit. So they're going to be really good. I think the Chiefs will bounce back. I don't know about their offensive playmaking around Mahomes, but when he's right, man, like he lifts everybody around him. So.
All right, folks, sorry for the technical difficulties. Parker busy at Broncos training camp. His phone overheated and shut off, but we want to thank Parker for his time. We'll get back up with him down the road. You can check out his stuff, Parker Gabriel from the Denver Post. Thanks for tuning in. Back to clip.
Thank you, Jarrett. Back to you.
Yeah.
That's unfortunate.
I didn't want to dump a 10-minute interview. It was a lot of good stuff, and that was my last question. So, yeah. I mean, I wanted to wrap it up and promote his stuff. Parker Gabriel, Denver Post. You can follow him on Twitter, or X as the kids call it, at Parker J. Gabriel on the Twitter. So follow him. Great stuff. You'll be the first to know when Jaquan McMillan gets his extension.
Jaquan McMillan. Other NFL news and notes, Chris Olave signs an extension with the Saints worth up to $132 million?
Yeah.
Chris Olave?
Mm-hmm.
All right. Baker Mayfield feels disrespected by the Bucs offers that he received.
All right.
That's what Baker said, I guess.
I mean, they were top of my list if they had a supplemental draft for Brendan Sorsby. I thought the Bucs would be a great fit because it just seems like the Baker stuff has run its course. Last season, you definitely hit your ceiling going 7-1, and then just an absolute meltdown. Obviously, Baker got hurt, but yeah, I think
I think I'm over Baker.
He's good.
I think I'm about done with Baker.
But I mean,
now, usually when I'm done with a guy, they hit the prime of their career. So
prime example, right down the road, Brock Spalding.
Correct. Exactly. It happens locally too. So. But yeah, I'm about over Baker. All right, let's also a Louisville Kings wide receiver was signed by an NFL team, but they got the wrong one. It was not Isaiah Winstead.
It was what did I say?
Who cares?
It was Caden Prather.
Yeah.
1-year deal.
Correct. Stinks. Sign Isaiah Winstead, cowards. Scared coward. Good evening, cowards.
Good evening, cowards.
Let's take a break. We'll come back. More to go. Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. Back with you after this timeout.
Think downtown Greenville is hard to get to? Think again. The roads are open and downtown is ready for you. Come see us at Fish Street Hardware, where you can drive right in for great food, cold drinks, and entertainment all week long. Join us Tuesday for Singo Music Bingo, Wednesday trivia with $1.25 wings, every Thursday for live music or open mic, then kick off the weekend with live music Friday and Saturday, plus yappy hours and fun in the repair shop game room. The roads are open, the patio is waiting, and downtown Greenville is ready to welcome you at Fish Street Hardware.
If you need an appliance fast, head to Appliances Superstore in Greenville. They have the largest selection of in-stock appliances in Eastern North Carolina, including trusted brands like Speed Queen, so you can skip the wait and take home what you need today. Visit their new convenient location at 301 Plaza Drive and discover incredible savings on top brands. Visit their website, appliancessuperstore.com, and click the in-stock menu to shop the exact appliances they have ready today. Appliances Superstore. If it's in your home tomorrow, it's because it's in our store today. Go Pirates!
Hey, Pirate fans, I know you'd do anything for a win on game day and an ice-cold Bud Light. Because whether you're tailgating in the parking lot or parked on the couch, Sitting on your lucky stool at the bar or standing in the fan section all game long, the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light turns a win into a win-win. A win isn't a win without the clean, crisp taste of Bud Light. And there's nothing easier to enjoy than that. Bud Light. Easy to drink, easy to enjoy. Enjoy responsibly. Anheuser-Busch Bud Light Beer, St. Louis, Missouri. Proudly distributed locally by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989.
Hi, this is Parker Morgan, sales manager at Morgan Printers in Greenville. We're a full-service, family-owned printing company specializing in superior four-color printing, serving both the commercial and retail markets all across eastern North Carolina. Whether you need personalized marketing and promotional items, posters, business cards, books, magazines, calendars, or invitations, we want to be your print company of choice. Call me anytime to discuss your project needs at 800-962-1972. That's 800-962-1972, or go to morganprinters.com.
Looking for friendly service and hometown convenience? Make it Country Mart in Pitt County. Country Mart is your one-stop shop for fresh hot food, cold drinks, snacks, fuel, and everyday essentials, all with the fast, friendly service you can count on. And now with 3 locations. A brand new Country Mart is now open on Highway 11 right across from Aiden Grifton High School. From breakfast biscuits to afternoon pick-me-ups and the best fuel prices in town, Country Mart keeps Pitt County moving. Country Mart, local, convenient, and always friendly.
This is proud ECU alumni David Price of David Price Construction. As a leading general contracting firm, we specialize in commercial construction and renovation. Whether it's updating your office space, renovating your restaurant, or building a new retail store, our team at David Price Construction is ready to assist. We are committed to delivering quality, value, and customer satisfaction across all of our projects. So give us a call at 919-820-3612 or find us online at davidpriceconstruction.com. Go Pirates.
It's time to shack things up at Burrito Shack. Whether you're craving bold burritos, tasty tacos, or crispy nachos, they got the flavor you're looking for. Made from scratch, chef-inspired, fresh Mex cuisine, served up with a side of laid-back beach vibes. Fast, fresh, and totally delicious, Burrito Shack is where flavor meets the coast. Located in the Lowe's Food Shopping Center in Winterville. Quick, crafted, coastal. Burrito Shack.
Doug Henry of Greenville is looking for your trade-in and your business. Doug Henry of Greenville is right on the corner of Greenville Boulevard and Memorial, and always right on the price and looking to beat every offer out there. Just bring it in and you won't be disappointed. Doug Henry of Greenville has over 300 vehicles to choose from and brand new inventory arriving daily, and you can always check them out online at DougHenryGreenville.com. Doug Henry, right on the corner and right on the price.
This is Alex Harper, and you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome in. Are you in the market for a member-focused local credit union or making a switch from your existing one? Then explore First Flight Credit Union with branches across eastern North Carolina, where all residents are membership eligible. Members experience in-person service, competitive savings and loan rates, everything from auto, boat, and home loans. First Flight has you covered. Stop by one of our local branches today or visit efirstflight.com. First Flight is insured by the NCUA and an equal housing lender. Now let's take it back in. Here's Clip.
Back with you, Pirate Radio Live on a Thursday. I had planned to talk to the play-by-play voice of the Charlotte 49ers, Matt Sweerad.
Surad where?
But he had some family obligations and wanted to move it to tomorrow. Tomorrow we have a best of, so we will chat with him next week. Jared also has a Charlotte reporter lined up to talk some 49ers, Panthers, Hornets.
Yeah, I DM'd this fella on Twitter back when they hired Wes Miller, and he got back to me on Tuesday night.
You know what? That's kind of cool to know that some people Did he not check his DMs for a while?
He said he had not checked I guess these go into message requests.
Okay.
And he had not checked them. And he just left the Charlotte Observer. He's starting his own independent thing. He's where I get a lot of my Tim Albin information. So we're going to talk Wes Miller, what the Charlotte basketball team's up to. Going to talk Charlotte 49er football, Panthers Hall of Fame game, Hornets offseason moves. And that'll be next Friday.
Also, on my X, I don't get the notification on the messages.
Yeah, me neither.
So I forget to even look over there. But I love that somebody is replying to a DM from that long ago and accepting your request to come on the show.
No, it's good, man. I want to hear about this program.
Yeah,
basketball, really. I mean,
okay, with Wes.
Yeah,
Wes Millar. Studio B, I heard some hot takes going on in there earlier today. Jackson's not afraid to throw out a hot take. And
no matter how wrong it is, yes, he is.
Look, you can hate if you want, Jarrett, but he had Clemson dying.
Yeah.
And nobody jumped on his side there.
No.
And he was right. That might be the only one.
Yeah, but this one.
But you're saying this one is
This was bad.
This is a bad take. All right.
Bad take.
He was talking quarterbacks earlier today.
I was.
Because Avery said Baker Mayfield not a franchise quarterback.
Yep.
And I had a slight disagreement on that.
But it was, and that's
But-
fine. That's fine.
right.
I didn't hate your rebuttal, but what you said after that was absolutely ludicrous, egregious, and just outright wrong.
Which is that if Joe Burrow doesn't do anything this year, that he proves that he is not a franchise quarterback.
He led the. See, this is why FCC really hinders me.
Stats
Because that
and
Bengals
actually,
organization is one of the worst run organizations. There's no offensive line. The defense stinks. I mean, he has good receivers, but what?
Stats and actually winning games are two entirely different things.
He went to the Super Bowl with one of the worst run
And
organizations.
what has he done
in the league.
since? What has he done
He's
since?
been hurt because they don't invest in the offensive line.
Well, here's my question. If this is his whole career and he has empty stats and no wins, I mean, you can't call him a franchise quarterback, right?
He's like one of the only quarterbacks to go into Arrowhead and beat the Chiefs in the playoffs. Multiple times.
So you're saying you can? Does team success exclude him or include him from being a franchise quarterback?
I mean, you look at Stafford on the Lions. I mean, obviously he had a chance to prove himself in L.A., but
yeah. No, I mean, I would say Joe Burrow, what's his name? Joe Burrow is a franchise quarterback.
he's the greatest quarterback in Bengals history.
Okay.
The bar is not high, but
I was thinking like Boomer Esiason. And before my time, Ken Anderson, I think was good. But I mean, Joe Burrow, I would take him on my team right now, and anybody should want him on their team right now.
yes.
Maybe. I just need to see more. Or just see the Bengals
I need to see
do
something from Baker Mayfield. That's my problem with what you said. If you just
Well,
said,
Baker had a fantastic year, then he gets hurt, and the Buccaneers fall apart.
Well, Joe Burrow.
that's your argument against Joe Burrow.
Yeah.
I guess that is fair.
I guess it's fair.
Who would you rather have starting for your team this year, Baker Mayfield or Joe Burrow?
Joe Burrow.
You're not going to like the answer.
I think it's crazy to say Baker Mayfield. But we have called you crazy before. My Joe Burrow take, it was the night before the Super Bowl or maybe the Friday before the Super Bowl. And I said, Joe Burrow will lose this game. He will never get back to the Super Bowl. He will be Dan Marino.
Yeah.
He will have all the stats in the world, but nothing to really show for it. And that take has looked good so far.
Yeah, I mean, that happens.
And I will, I'm going to stand by that one.
It's like that Dan Campbell quote. I think this might have been our only chance.
That's tough to hear if you're a Lions fan. Jamie says Baker Mayfield isn't a franchise quarterback. Matt says Boomer Esiason. Boomer or Baker? Matt said, hey, Jackson made me money on the Mac last year. Not going to hate on him. Me as well.
Good Mac handicapper.
Jamie said that's nuts. Joe Burrow, top 3. Ooh, top 3. Who are the top 3 quarterbacks in the NFL? Josh Allen.
Patrick Mahomes.
No.
You're still going Mahomes?
No.
And then who's number 3?
Lamar Jackson, Joe Burrow. I mean, I think that's your top
Stafford.
4. Stafford, yeah.
Stafford.
Jaden Daniels.
No. He's ahead of Justin Herbert.
How many quarterbacks will we have to name before we got to Bryce Young?
15 to 17?
Yeah.
That's fair. Yeah.
I'd say 15 to 17.
I was thinking more.
Well, hell, we already did it. Pull up your list.
I know. You just made the list. Would you rather have Bryce Young or Drake May?
Drake May?
Drake.
Bryce Young or Aaron Rodgers?
Bryce Young.
Me too. Bryce Young.
I was about to say, at what point, though?
When they were both 4 years old. I'm going to take Rodgers because he was probably taller.
Yeah, I was about to say, that's
at
what I was
4.
That's what I was going to choose.
Okay, Jared. When we return, we'll
manage the breaks, man.
We'll wrap it up. Hey, you're too easy, man. You're too easy. We'll wrap it up on a Thursday. Most of me and Jared's relationship is us pissing each other off and then laughing when the guy gets angry.
And
you did it to me earlier today.
Quoting Mully.
And quoting Mully. Back with you to wrap it up after this.
Save the date for the biggest party of the football season. Join Pirate Radio on Thursday, September 10th for the annual Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, powered by Bud Light. It's a night of great music, great friends, and pirate pride as the party returns to the Hilton Greenville and Greenville Boulevard. This year's special guest is ECU legend and Super Bowl champion Linval Joseph.
What's up, Pirate Nation? It is I, Linval Joseph, and I'm super excited that I will be coming back to Greenville, North Carolina. I want it to be one of the best events that Greenville has to offer. I'm excited to meet everybody. It's been way too long. Let's go, Pirates. Let's be great. See you soon.
Come welcome Linval back to Greenville, then dance the night away with live music from Trainwreck. Stay tuned to Pirate Radio for your chance to score free tickets to the party of the year, the Pirate Radio Football Kickoff Party, powered by Bud Light, Thursday, September 10th. Arr, party like a pirate with Pirate Radio, the voice of the Pirate Nation.
Summer's here. You're at the beach, halfway up a mountain, finally relaxing, miles from home.
And then your phone buzzes. Not panic, just a quick check-in. Because with SDI, you already know what's going on.
Real-time alerts, 24/7 monitoring, full control of your home or business, right from your smartphone.
So while you're making memories, you're never wondering what's happening back home.
SCI Security, because you don't get security system for the days nothing happens. You get the system for the moment something does.
Travel smart, travel secure, and protect what matters.
Call today and get protected before your next trip.
CopyPro, the professional office systems people, have been serving Eastern North Carolina since 1971. From Greenville to Wilmington, businesses trust CopyPro for reliable technology, award-winning service, and top brands like Konica Minolta and Ricoh. Need multi-function printers, document management, or network solutions? CopyPro delivers powerful tools backed by certified technicians and a team dedicated to your success. CopyPro, professional people, professional systems, powerful results. Visit copypro.net or call 756-3175 today.
Ahoy, Pirate Nation! This is your hometown team at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram with the Summer Hot Deals event that's making waves across Eastern North Carolina. Score 8% below MSRP on 2026 Ram 1500 Tradesman Crew Cabs, 12% below MSRP on Bighorn, Lone Star, and Laramie models, and an unbelievable 15% below MSRP on Rebel, Limited, and Tungsten Crew Cabs. Now's the time to upgrade your ride. From all of us at Washington Chrysler Dodge Jeep Ram, proud supporters of Pirate Radio and Pirate Nation. Remember, drive a little to save a lot.
Happy 250th birthday, America! It's Lindsay Gray with Carolina Caliber. Let's celebrate freedom and heritage with a little less noise. During IWI's Silent Summer Rebate, purchase a qualifying Tavor 7, Zion 25, Galil H Gen 2, or Zion 15 SPR and receive a free Caliber matching suppressor. Shop online or visit Carolina Caliber. We'll guide you through every step of the suppressor application process in-house. All NFA rules apply. Let freedom ring a little quieter. Visit Carolina Caliber on Fire Tower Road in Winterville. It's a time-honored tradition.
Looking for your new favorite hangout spot? Come on down to the Doghouse Tavern, Aiden's veteran-owned crown jewel on 2nd Street. From open mic Mondays to music bingo Thursdays, there's always something happening. Enjoy daily drink specials, one of the best bar menus around, and live music that'll keep you coming back for more. Grab your friends, kick back, and support local at the Doghouse Tavern. Check us out on Facebook to see what's on tap this week. The Doghouse Tavern, where good times and great vibes live.
You want the college experience, the campus, the community, the feeling that your life is about to take shape. At Pitt Community College, you get all of that. PCC graduates move on to a university or launch careers they love with little or no debt. Registration for fall semester is going on now. Classes begin August 14th. Your future, your college. Pitt Community College. Let's get started. Start your future today at pittcc.edu/get started.
What's going on, y'all? This is your man, Petey Pablo, and right now you're listening to Pirate Radio, the voice of the pirate nation. Raise up!
You're listening to Hour 3 of Pirate Radio Live. This hour of PRL is brought to you by Bud Light, reminding pirate fans to stay in the game and drink responsibly. Bud Light, proudly distributed by Carolina Eagle Distributing since 1989. Now, back to the show.
And welcome back in. A look at the stock market today. The Dow was up 613 points and closed at $52,208. The NASDAQ was up 679 points and closed at $25,122. And the S&P was up 121 points and closed at 7,437 points. That is a look at your Wells Fargo Advisors financial report. For a personal look into investing, call Wells Fargo Advisors today at 756-6900 in Greenville. Wells Fargo Advisors, LLC, member SIPC. Now let's take it back in for the wrap-up of our show. Here's Clip.
All right, Jackson, appreciate you. Avery, thank you for your Jeremiah Melvin fact of the day.
Thank you for your service.
We've got more coming. Jared, enjoyed it?
Yup.
No live program tomorrow. We'll have a best of, and we'll bring you our Appliances Superstore opponent previews and also the interviews Brian Bailey had last week at American Football Conference Media Day. So it'll be a big Football Friday edition of Pirate Radio Live, and we'll be back with you Monday. Players reporting next week for ECU. Practice getting underway, so we will be talking ball. Also, last Thursday without football on TV. Yep. Panthers and Cardinals next Thursday night. We will talk to you live Monday, 3 o'clock on an all-new edition of Pirate Radio Live for the Jackman, Avery, J-Bone, and Shirley. We love you now. We'll love you forever. I am Clip Rock. Jeff Charles, take us home.
Have a great night, Eastern Carolina.